Welcome to the channel and welcome to Warhammer 40k 8th edition. It's a classic matchup. It's Orks versus Space Marines. Today on the channel, our eye turns towards this ruined settlement where the Orks, the Bad Moons clan, are rummaging for loot. Either that, or they're spoiling for a fight, looking for someone to clobber. This settlement, ruined many years ago, is on an unremarked world in a nowhere sector. But the Orks are here, and my Space Marine force, known as the 13th, have been sent to repel them. Now, because it is an unremarked world in a nowhere sector, typically the Space Marines wouldn't bother that much. However, the second company have been growing in strength. The second company of the 13th, my new Primaris contingent. So Chaplain Snow is here with a battalion of the original 13th, field testing the second company, seeing how they fare against the ancient enemy, that is the Orks. This will be a 2,500 point game of Dominate and Destroy. That's one of the games in the chapter approved book, because the Orks are trying to dominate this battlefield and destroy the Humies. And the way it works is you get a victory point at the end of every turn if you're sat on an objective. So if there's Orks on this one and this one, at the end of one turn they'll get 2 points, plus you get a point for every single unit that you kill at the end of every turn. So not just trying to dominate the battlefield, but destroy the enemy as you go on. And we're playing Dawn of War deployment. The Orks are going to be deployed on that table edge. I'm going to be deployed on this table edge here. I stuck down objective markers next to the Imperial statuary, and the other objective markers got spread around all over the place. Couple of shout outs. This battle mat comes to you from Urban Mats. These MDF terrain pieces are brought to you by P-Work War Games. And joining me on the channel one more time is Paul. Say hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
That's a nice t-shirt you've got there. Where did you get that t-shirt from?
The internet.
The internet. That's a winter's t-shirt that you can get from wargamesuk.co.uk. Paul.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said. And Paul is back. He's bringing his Orks for the first time. How many times you played with Orks, Paul?
No, haven't.
You haven't? So this is going to be very interesting. Some very Orky tactics going on, i.e. charge, as Paul attempts to use his Bad Moons to dominate and destroy the 13th. Meanwhile, the 13th are trying to repel them. Let's go and have a look at these armies. This is 2,500 points of Space Marines. It's 2 battalion detachments. And leading the charge today is Chaplain Snow. This is a Chaplain in Terminator armor. I've given him Iron Resolve, so he's got an additional wound, gets him up to 6 wounds, and he ignores damage on a 6-up. Because the second company are coming, which are forged from the Ultramarines gene seed, the 13th will be adapting their tactics today to use the Ultramarines chapter tactics. That means everyone's got +1 leadership, they will not bend, and everyone can fall back out of combat and still shoot, but at -1 to hit when they fall back out of combat. I particularly liked this particular setup here because I wanted to bring one of every representative of the command structure that you get amongst Space Marines. So we've got the Chaplain, we have the Armory represented there, as well as the Librarius and the command structure and Captain Civitas Kane. But before we go there, let's have a look at the battalion of the normal 13th, old school 13th. 2 units of 9 tactical Space Marines. Why 9? Well, because I might want to chuck a HQ character in with them and stick them in the Rhinos. There's Flamers in both of the squads. Captain in this squad's got Combi Flamer. Captain in that squad has got a Power Sword. Then a unit of Shooty Scouts. Unit of Devastators for missile launchers. Unit of Terminators. There's a Heavy Flamer in there. And a Predator and Honoured Brother Matthias. He's got a Heavy Flamer, and his right arm this time has been loaded up with a twin las cannon. And I'm very pleased I did, because Bad Moons have access to lots of armour, and they brought lots of armour, and I haven't got much anti-tank. This could get very messy. Anyway, these guys are under the command of Chaplain Snow, as is the whole force. Oh, I should also mention I've given him the Armour Indomitus, which is the relic. Basically, he can, once per game, have a 3-up invulnerable save, so he definitely will not bend, he will not break. And this is the Primaris contingent. This is the second company, led by Captain Civitas Kane in Gravis armour. 3 units of intercessors with their bolt rifles. A big unit of inceptors, all with the assault bolters there. 5 Hellblasters in the back. These have got the assault plasma incinerators. These are the 2-shot versions at 24-inch range. They're only strength 6 though, but they do fire twice all the time. And a unit of aggressors with flamers. Lots of flamers. Aggressors are nice because if they stand still, they can fire those flamers twice. They're also assault weaponry, so they can run forward and still flame as well. So that's it. Snow is leading this force with the Primaris contingent to see how well they do against the Orks in and amongst these ruins. I can hear them calling. Let's see, have a look at the Orks. Right, 2,500 points worth of, what are they called?
Bad moons.
Bad Moons, they're the yellow ones. It's a battalion detachment and a heavy detachment. Gives you 7 command points. Who's the warlord? What am I looking at? Apart from lots of armour.
Right, okay. Well, this is Grut's Head Splitter.
Okay.
So before talking you through what everything is,
Yes.
I need to tell you about the way Orc economics works.
Yes.
Right. Orcs use teeth as their currency.
Right.
And unlike humans, Orcs' teeth constantly regrow.
Yes.
Which means even if an Orc falls on hard times, it's not too long before he can pull some more teeth out and he's got some more money in his pocket.
Yeah.
Bad Moons, teeth grow faster than
Okay.
other Orcs, so they are richer. Which isn't seen as a big disadvantage by all the rest of the Orcs, because a tougher Orc can just knock them out of a Bad Moon's head. So it's all fair.
Yeah.
So, this is a small Bad Moon warband.
Yeah.
What I like to think of as an Orc pyramid scheme,
Okay.
where Grut's Head Splitter has bashed the teeth out of the heads of all his boys and spent them on kit. He has bought war machines and toys and stuff. So whilst there's only about 50 of them, not a lot of Orcs,
Yeah.
they've got stuff.
They got lots of shiny stuff.
They've got lots of stuff. Okay.
Warlord
So,
traits and things like that.
Warlord trait. He has got Might is Right.
Yeah.
That's the one from Chapter Approved.
Yeah.
Gives him +1 strength.
Nice.
Now, knocking about somewhere back in the hut, there's a special relic,
Yeah.
a hitty stick that's shaped like a chopper.
Yeah.
But none of the lads here bothers with choppers. They've all got claws,
Yeah.
so none of them can have it.
Yeah.
So we just left it behind.
Okay.
It's tap.
Yeah.
It's tap. We've got better stuff that we pay for with teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry, I'll try and be human again for a minute. So, big mech with shot attack gun with
Yeah.
grot oiler.
Yeah.
So this is the gun that opens holes in time and space and throws snotlings through it to teleport and materialise inside the enemy.
Yeah.
I love that gun.
I know. I understand that if you have like 10 snotlings appear in the left leg of your power armor that have just taken a trip through the demon-infested warp, it's not very good for your left leg.
Do you know, back in the day, Second Ed, you used to have one of these and you used to have to take snotling bases and a
Yeah.
run turret to keep them still.
Yeah.
So whenever you saw those as a Marine player, you shot the snotlings because they were the ammo.
Yeah.
Ah, memories. So, yeah, we've got him. We've
Yeah.
got a unit of 10 burners,
Yeah.
2 of which are mini mechs,
Yeah.
sometimes known as spanners.
Yeah.
They've got custom blaster guns.
Yeah.
We've got a unit of 6 kill cans, or killer
Yeah.
cans. 2 of them have got grot guns. No, not called grot guns. Grotzukas, they're the ones. 2 of them have got scorchers, and 2 have got rocket launchers.
Is that one unit of 4?
That's 1 unit of 6.
One unit of 6?
Yeah.
One of
yeah.
them's bigger.
And this is Death Dread.
Oh, okay.
Hello. The main difference being he's got an orc in it,
Yeah.
and these have got grots in it.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So, classic, for those of you who remember the Second Ed boxed set,
Yes.
that came with a little cardboard cutout that looked like a dreadnought that you
Yes.
moved around. He had a rocket launcher and a scorcher. So,
Okay.
that's what I had to give him.
Right, okay.
Burner bomber
Yeah.
that has exploding rockets and bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
The big one, the Gorkanaut,
Yeah.
which has got a massive big gun with lots of shots. Lots and lots of shooters. I can't count more than lots. It might be many. I think it's lots. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
He's got transport capacity as well, right?
He's got transport capacity 6.
Boys can get in there.
Yeah, I haven't got any units that small.
Okay.
So no one's in there yet.
Okay.
They might run in there in the middle of a battle if they're cacking themselves.
Okay.
Because he's not faster than an orc running, so I mean, what's the
No,
point?
no.
Well, maybe he is, but you know, 1 step, 2 step. Anyway,
Right.
right. These is Met guns. I've done
Yes.
it again. I've got back into the orc brain. I'm probably going to do that all day.
That's fine.
I apologise in advance.
bring it.
So each of these has got 5 grot crew that you can't target separately unless they're the nearest model.
Right.
This is a big custom blaster gun.
Yes.
This is a bubble chucker,
Brilliant.
which throws sort of pockets of warp disturbance.
Yes.
And this is a smasher cannon, which lifts up something big and then bashes it against the planet.
Okay.
Great fun. They're all 3 foot range.
Yep.
Pain Boy,
Yep.
20 boys with, well, I put this list together in second ed, so these would have had, second ed? 7th ed. These would have had heavy armour, hence all the shoulder plates, but that's not an option anymore, so these is just lads.
Yeah.
20 lads.
Yeah. There's a knob in there with a chopper or anything?
Yeah, noble.
Yeah, okay.
By a noble.
Yeah.
Weird boy,
Yeah.
or as I like to think of a warphead.
Yeah.
Mob of 10 nobles,
Yeah.
some of which have got choppers and sluggers. There's a couple of kill saws. There's a combi scorcher, a couple of power claws.
Yeah.
The wagon, which has got the big kill cannon and a grabbing claw and loads of shooters.
Yeah. Lots of stuff on it.
Yeah, and it takes 12 models. It's got a hard case on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't count. Grots.
Grots.
There's some grots.
Some grots with a runt herd keeper.
20.
Yeah.
20 grots, runt herd.
Is there really 20 there?
Yeah,
They're so tiny,
I
it doesn't
know.
look like 20.
I know. And a unit of 10 shooter boys in a truck.
I'm still looking at the grots. I like
I'm still
these
looking at the grots.
Yeah. And then 10 shooter boys
10
in a
shooter
truck.
boys in a truck.
And the truck is for the knobs there, the nobles.
Now, the nobles goes in the wagon with the boss.
Who goes in the other truck?
So the flamers go in a truck, the shooter boys go in a truck, these ones can walk.
It sounds like you've got a plan.
Yeah, shoot your stuff at the back,
Yeah.
fight your stuff at the front.
Okay. So that's it. Grut's head splitter, spending all of his teeth on all these shiny things, then painting them yellow. You really are a madman.
Yeah.
And we're deployed for this 2,500 point game of Bad Moons versus the 13th. And the Orcs were able to get their units down first because they can clamber into lots of vehicles. Who's in this one?
They are shooter boys.
Shooter boys in that one, and the Gretchen are there. Then we have all the guns. Then we have a big squad of 20 boys.
Mob, mate. Mob.
We have a mob. Then we have the Gorkanaut. He is a follower of Gork, not Mork. And a squad of cans all the way around here. Where's your weird boy and what did you take for him?
Weird boy is in here with the Burner Boys.
Okay.
So the Weird boy has got Headbanger
Yes.
and Power Vomit, Da Crunch, Foot of Mork, Foot of Gork, Green Glowy Hammer, and by all of which I mean Smite.
Smite.
Headbanger and Smite.
Not Da Jump. Why didn't you bring Da Jump? Everyone likes Da Jump.
Because I want to make someone's head explode.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like it. Burner Bomber up there and the Knobs, the Nobles in the truck.
Yep, and the Pain Boy is in there with the War Boss in the Battle Wagon.
In the battle wagon. So because we've got lots and lots of vehicles over here, and as I look across my list, I don't have very many anti-vehicle stuff. This is what I've done. I've left this side of the battle grid a bit naked. There's a unit of intercessors there ready to run forward onto that objective. There's a castle back here. You can see Captain Civitas came with the devs, the Dreadnought, the Predator, the Hellblasters, aggressors holding the fort. The scouts in this particular battle have been told to not be a mushy screen, as you told me. They're not a mushy screen.
Don't throw away the novitiates like slave stock.
No, they're defending the shooty bits at the back and learning how to shoot properly. And then I overloaded on this side because of all your scary stuff on the other side. The Librarian has jumped in that one. And so there's essentially 18 Space Marines down here. I've kept the Inceptors in reserve, hurtling down through high orbit, as well as my Warlord, Chaplain Snow, with 6 Terminators in the Teleportarium. None of the Bad Moons are in reserve because they don't have access to teleportees or anything crazy like that. They're all here for a fight to grab this loot, to dominate and destroy this battle grid. Right, we need to roll off to see who goes first. So you'll get +1 to this dice roll. Let's see what we get. I get a 3. You get a 5. That becomes a 6. You will be going first. Unless I can steal the initiative, which I haven't done. Hang about. I might steal. What was that? What was that?
Wah!
That's a 5. Wow, the wow begins. Here we are after the Ork movement phase. This truck just moving up here.
During. I'm still moving stuff.
There's lots of stuff still moving. Truck moving up here to cover that objective. A grot oiler inside this truck pressed that, which you're not supposed to press.
Told him not to.
And it
Don't press
shot
that.
like 18 inches all the way up, and it's on another objective there. So the Orks are controlling a couple of objectives. The battle wagon coming around the side, just moving. The burner bomber flying over the top because it can drop bombs which do mortal wounds. The Gorkanaut shoving its way through the middle, and the grot things behind decided to follow the big one. 1 minute, back to the movement phase. The burner bomber flew over this unit here, so you roll a dice for every model in the unit. That's 5 dice. And on 5s, there's 1 6 there. That unit suffers a mortal wound. Right, opening up the shooting phase. What's going on?
We've got the unit of burners in there shooting at these Primaris Marines.
Great.
We've got 8 burners with a burner, so that's D3 times 8 shots.
Yeah.
We've got 2 spanners in the burner unit, each with a common Mega Blaster, which is a 1 shot each.
Okay. And you advance. So what are you firing first?
The burners, so D3 shots times 8. 1 times 8.
8 shots. You did advance, but it's an assault weapon.
It's an auto hit weapon. That's
Yeah.
8 hits.
Yeah. And how many wounds? Wounds on 4s. And it looks like 3, 4, 4. 4 3-up saves. 1 already took a wound, so 1's dead. Now the custom Mega Blasters. -1 to hit because you advanced.
Hit on 6s.
There's a hit.
Hit.
Strength.
8.
Nice. Wounds on a 2. AP -3, I need a 6. I don't get a 6. How much damage?
G3.
Oh, okay. 1 goes pop. 2 Primaris Marines cut down. Next onto the heavy shooter on the truck, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
3 shots in on 6s because I advanced.
Oh, they're hitting well. 2
They are.
hits. And
2
2
wounds.
wounds. And 1 failed save, so another Primaris Marine takes a wound. What else are we doing? Now 3 big shooters from the battle wagon into the intercessors there. So there's 9 shots hitting on 5s. And that's 3 hits. Strength 5, toughness 4, so winning on 3s. And you get a wound. And I make the save. And Paul declared the kill cannon, or the cannon, at the Dreadnought, so that's a 5 to hit. My Dreadnought, don't hit Matthias. You don't hit Matthias. Any more shots on that bad boy?
Not from that bad boy.
Nope. Going for first blood here. Everything from the Blitzer, Burner, Bomber, going on to the Intercessors, starting off with the what?
Twin big shooter.
Okay,
Which
hitting
is
on.
fired by a grot, so it hits on a 4.
Nice. We have 3 hits, strength,
5.
wounds on 3s, 3
3.
wounds, 3 up saves, another Marine bites the dust. Now 2 super shooters hitting on 5, 6 shots. And 1 more hit, strength,
6.
nice. Doesn't wound. And apparently there's more guns on this thing. What is firing now?
Scorching missiles.
Scorching missiles.
Napalm in a can.
Okay.
D6 shots.
3 shots, auto hitting?
No 5s.
No.
2.
2,
We're
strength,
on fire. Fire. Yeah.
AP, strength.
Strength 5. Strength 5
5.
minus 1 AP.
-1 4s, I need 4s. And I fail 1. Any D3, 1 damage?
One.
Wasn't it?
No.
1 damage. That was a lot of guns coming from this thing. Lots of guns, not a lot of aiming. 2 Primaris Marines still left alive. Right, now what?
Now the big one.
So the Gorkanaut firing his rockets into the aggressors, everything else into the Primaris, going for first blood there. This thing has a rule called Big and Stompy, which means it can move and fire its heavy weapons as though standing still, but it still hits on 5s. So what are we firing first, Paul?
2 rockets into the massive beakies.
Aggressors.
Yeah, whatever.
1 hit, strength 8, toughness 5. And it wounds,
And
and
wounds.
it's minus...
-2 with 3 damage.
Oh, so this will kill 1 unless I make a 5-up save. And you kill 1. Now the Death Storm Mega Shooter, that really big gun,
Yeah.
going down here.
3d6. 10.
10. You can count, that's good for an Orc.
I'm sorry. Lots.
Hitting on 5s. 3 hits. Strength.
6 minus 1 AP.
Strength 6, minus 1 AP. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. I make 1, fail 1. That leaves the Sergeant left alive. And now you've got 2 twin shooters.
2 twin big shooters.
He's also got a flamer and stuff, but the other stuff is out of range. So 2 twin shooters coming in, hitting on
Twin
5s.
big shooters.
Twin big shooters. Dakka, more Dakka. Okay. 3, 4 hits. 4 hits.
Four.
Strength 5 again.
Yep.
2, just 2. 2 3-up saves. And the sergeant stands firm. Right, artillery. What are the artillery shooting at?
Well,
Yes.
there's a window there.
There's a window you can fire through.
Yeah.
At
him.
Oh, you can see him.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, but this will hit on a 4, right?
4 up.
4 up, 1 shot. And it misses. Command point? You don't need a command point.
I've got nothing else to spend them on, really.
It hits. So, smash a gun, roll 2 dice, and if it's equal or higher than my toughness, you wound. So you need to beat a 4. That wounds, that's a 12. Should have fired that at a dreadnought.
Titan.
And that's -4 AP, D6 damage. So I don't get a save, D6 damage. And you roll a 4. Yep, you pick up that primary sergeant.
Smash him against the planet again and again and again and again.
So the sergeant's been turned to paste. Now we have the custom mega cannon firing at the predator, heavy D6 shots. And that's 3 shots. Hitting on 4s because they're grot gunners. And that's 2 hits. Strength 8. Toughness is 7, so only 3s to wound. Right.
What is it with the 6s?
It's -3 AP. I need 6s. And I don't get either of them. And these do D3 damage each. So this predator could be stung by this.
This is shooty.
And that's pretty shooty. That's 4 damage. Next up, the bubble chucker on that flank, firing across at these intercessors. So what's going on? What?
Right, we have to roll. This is creating tiny pockets of warp stuff.
Right.
It's chucking them over here.
Okay.
It's so totally random.
Okay.
We roll 4 dice.
Yes.
Then we take it in turns to pick a dice and allocate it to the number of shots, the strength, the AP, and the damage.
Okay, let's figure out. Okay, roll away. Okay, so that's 6, 5, 2, 1. So what
Okay.
who picks first?
I do.
Okay. Number of shots.
Number of shots.
Right, what's the next pick?
You can pick between the AP, the amount of damage, and the strength.
The strength?
Yeah.
Strength
1.
Strength 1.
Right, fine. Then the damage is going to be
2.
2 and the AP 5.
Okay. Hit on 4s.
2.
2.
Strength 1.
Winning on 6s.
6s. Come on, 6s.
Oh, you got 1, and the AP is -5.
-5 and 2 damage. Bye.
Blah.
Bop.
Right, moving across to the shooter boys in the truck. Missiles already fired out, rockets at the intercessors and missed. And now you've got 18 shooter shots, 2 shots each, in at these boys, and you've spent a point on Dakka. So let's try and hit first. 5s to hit. And any 6s, you get extra shots. And there's quite a few 6s. 4 6s, 4 more shots. More Dakka slams into these. Explode over as well.
No.
No, okay. But that's extra hits.
That's extra hits
a lot
from
of
an
Dakka.
orc.
Yeah.
4s.
4s to wound. Only 3 wounds,
3.
however.
I choose to believe they're the extra ones I just rolled.
Probably. My power armor will hold firm, by the way. Yes, like a boss. Big shoot from truck. 1 hit. 1 wound.
-1.
Power armor. I'm alive. Last up, the shock attack gun, which is there, firing all the way across into these Primaris Marines. He had no good targets up the middle of the table, so number of shots.
He stood behind a big gun that you can't see through.
He wasn't the smartest orc. And he gets 3 shots.
3 shots.
These guys hit on 5s, right?
Yep. He's an orc. Oh my
2
god.
hits. You say they're an orc. but
Dice
they're-
are on fire. I should have rolled for the strength first, but
Okay.
the order doesn't make a huge amount of difference.
Strength
7.
6.
6.
6. Strength 6.
Winning on 3s.
Yes. 1
One
wound.
wound.
AP.
-5.
-5. Okay, 1 just gets hit.
D3 wounds.
And turn to smush as snotlings appear in his leg and eat him out from the inside. And as the smoke clears, that's the end of the Bad Moon's turn 1. I have no morale test to make because the unit that you shot at down there is dead. These guys would pass. But you have killed a unit, that's 1 point. +1 for first blood, 2 points. You're on an objective here, an objective there. And that truck's under one of them as well. So that's 5 points to 0 for the Orks turn 1 as they come charging forward, belching smoke, firing guns all over the place. Let's find how the 13th respond in Space Marines turn 1. Here we are after the Space Marine movement phase, and that was a lot of thinking. On this flank, the unit that was inside the Rhino have got out, disembark 3, move 6, along with the intercessors, and then the Rhino that they were in, I rolled a 6 for advance, and he went busting through this ruin, and is actually within 3 inches of that objective marker, so I will get a point.
Where did he come from?
Yeah, exactly. And it puts a truck up in your lines, gives you something to think about. A truck, a Rhino. It's definitely not a truck. And the idea is these guys throw firepower onto that. Once I crack it open with some of the shooty stuff back here, this Rhino don't know what to do with it, so keeping it in my pocket for now. He can go right, he can go left. The Librarian has jumped out. 18-inch range of that Predator for Might of Heroes. The closest thing in smite range is that truck. Trying to blow open that truck. Other shots from the castle go into the other truck. And the scout screen moving around that way, because there is a warlord in that battle wagon who can disembark, can get out, can advance, and then and charge after advancing. So I need my screen. So basically I'm firing right and firing left and not firing up the gut this turn, because I think the Gorkanaut is still a turn away from charging, I think. I kept my Terminators in my back pocket. It's still only turn 1. I need that tactical flexibility. Snow is staying off the grid for a turn. But I did drop the Inceptors in all the way over there. They are all in 18-inch assault bolt range of this big mob of Boyz. And it's given Paul something to think about. Does he go back for them? Does he turn around with his Warlord or with his killer cans there? Does he go back for them? Or does he leave them? And if he leaves them, then I've got a shooter unit jumping around in his back field. It's also heroic. It seems like a very Space Marine thing to do. Let's move on to the psychic phase. Right, turns out Might of Heroes is a 12-inch range. So he's out of range of the Predator. So I'm going to put Might of Heroes on the Sergeant there. I need a 6. That's not a 6. And then, no. Then I'll smite. So you see, you can never spend a command point on your first psychic thing, because they're all double 1s or something, or perils. You've got to keep it in your pocket for your second thing.
Yeah, but I was watching your other battle reports yesterday.
Smite.
You make your opponent spend command points by saying, command point?
I know it works sometimes.
Yeah, it's not worked on you yet.
That's successful. D3 on the truck. That's 3 damage on the truck. Mortal wounds as smite power washes into it. Okay, shooting phase. 4 missile launchers from the Devastators into that truck. We're in range of Civitas Cane there, so we'll be re-rolling 1s, and one of these is a Signum, so it'll be hitting on 2s. That's cocked. Hitting on 2s. That hits, and the 1's hitting on 3s. Everything hits. Strength 8, toughness of a truck. 6. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds at -2 AP, sir. I think that's 4 6s.
Okay. I'm coming. 4 6s.
4 6s.
2 6s.
2 6s. And then ramshackle, right? Or do I do the damage?
Do the damage first.
Okay, 2d6 damage. That is 10 damage, enough to take it out.
Leave them there a sec.
Yeah.
Ramshackle on that one, on a roll of 6. On a roll of 6.
Yeah, that becomes 1 damage.
That becomes a 1.
No,
and that becomes a 1 on the roll of a 6. Becomes a 1.
No!
Yes.
So that's 7 damage instead of 10?
Yeah.
And it stays
I didn't need
alive.
that bit. You shot off something I didn't need.
Yeah, I shot off an armoured plate rather than hit the fuel tank. Right, so I'm going to have to hit you with some more stuff. I suspect that when it blows up, you're going to put them out the back. Because you deploy and then you remove the vehicle. So let's fire the aggressor while I'm still in range. One of them is in range. That's the front one. I didn't advance in case I need to charge. 2 flamers, auto hitting. 6 times. This is strength 4 versus toughness 6, so I need 5s to wound. And I don't get any wounds. Right, split fire never goes wrong. So Honoured Brother Matthias is firing his twin las cannon at the truck and the missile launcher over here at that other truck.
Okay.
Twin las cannon hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because he's right next to Kane, shouting in his ear. Only 1 hit. It is a las cannon. I need a 3. That's a wound, and it's -3 AP, so you don't get to save. Let's see how much damage it does. 1 damage. Command point. Now I spend the command point. How many's it got left? 3?
3.
3. Command point. 1 damage. Okay, let's do the missile launcher at the other truck. 3s. And I roll a 2. Right, all the Hellblasters. Firing at the truck. I am overcharging. Re-rolling 1s. First guy.
Uh-oh.
Don't get hot. Second guy. Re-roll the 1. Phew. Because 1s I'll remove a model. Third guy. Reroll the 1. Stop it, Winters. 2. Fourth guy. Last guy. That's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. That's 7 hits. This gets my strength 6 weapon up to strength 7. So I'm wounding on 3s. It's minus 4 AP. There's no save. And they all do 2 damage. It will kill your truck unless you roll a bunch of 1s. Mind you, you got 3 wounds left. Even if you turn all these into 1s, that would still be 6 damage.
But I'm going to try!
Rather than the 12 damage it is. That would have killed your truck beforehand.
Yeah.
Does it blow up? You get to roll a dice because you can command point it. It does not blow up. Right, as plasma fire, las cannon fire, missile fire slams into that truck. Let's see how many orcs die as they scramble out of the wreckage. Roll a bunch of 1s, mate.
Well, that's charming.
And that's only 2 1s.
2 1s.
And when the smoke clears, it looks like this. Now getting shot at by the scouts, hitting on 3s. 2 hit the floor. Re-rolling 1s. That was 15 hits in the end. Wounding on 4s. And because you're wholly within that crater there, you do get +1 to your save. So in the end, you've got 6 saves with a 5 up instead of an Orky 6 up. Can any of the burner boys stay alive? Yes, they can. 4 of them die. What was that, Paul?
Well, I want to take this guy off because he's a spanner. He's not a good shot, and the only reason I've got him is because he comes in the box.
Okay.
But I'll lose my coherency if I do that. So
You can take them away, but coherency. As soon as you move, you have to get back in coherency.
Oh, okay.
You could have 1 guy there and 1 guy back there, but you can take casualties away from anywhere.
Oh, magic! In which case, there we go.
Right, good. Captain Kane will fire at you with his 3-shot Bolt Storm Gauntlet. He hits on 2s and he re-rolls 1s because he's a great shot. And this is strength 4 as well. And that's 2 more wounds, 2 more 5-up saves, sir.
Nope.
No, 2 more die.
It becomes moot.
Morale becomes a thing. 1 truck down. Now I need this Predator to fire at that truck and destroy it utterly. I just remembered something. The Tech Marine should have healed that at the end of the movement phase. Do you mind if I do that now?
Of course not, sir.
D3 wounds from the Tech Marine. That's 2. So the Predator goes back up to 9 wounds. Right, now let's fire up the truck. Everything. 2 las cannons, hitting on 3s. Snake eyes. Rerolling 1s because of the captain there. Okay, that converted. That was worth paying the points. Strength 9. Toughness 6. Wounding on 3s. Both wound at minus 3 AP. No save because you only have a 4-up save.
What's the damage?
Do the damage thing. And that's 9 damage. On the
Ramshackle.
On the 6.
It's a 1.
Okay. That's 4 damage. So it would have blown up. Both of them would have blown up. So Ramshackle, when this model suffers a damage from a weapon that has a damage characteristic of more than 1, you roll a dice, and on the 6 that damage is only 1. So in the case of a las cannon there, essentially shooting off a bit of the truck that they didn't really need at all, which is really annoying. So let's fire the Predator autocannon at him. I have 2 D3 shots, and that's 4 shots. I will be hitting on 3s. I will be re-rolling 1s. So that's only 2 hits. Oh no. Strength 7, toughness 6. I need 3s. And they wound. They both wound. They're minus 1 AP, but each does a flat 3 damage. So you need to make these 5s. And you don't make either of them. So it's got 3 wounds left. Yeah?
Yeah.
You need double 6s to keep it alive because each does a flat 3 damage. So double 6s for Ramshackle. Do I hit bits? No, I don't hit bits that it doesn't need.
That's
the truck's gone.
That's 1 6.
No,
Orks can add up. That's many.
No, you need a 6.
Many?
Blow it up.
Oh, okay.
Roll a 6 for blows. Kaboom.
No.
No kaboom. See how many just get destroyed as they come clambering out, guys inside. Rolling 2 more ones again. So 2 more casualties taken as the truck gets wrecked, which is good because now this line will be able to shoot at the boys. So 8 bad moons clamber out of the back of the truck, and now they're going to get shot at by the intercessors, the tactical squad, the rhino, and this intercessor squad here. And when the smoke clears, the novice stood there wondering where all the boys have gone and why he's covered in so much green goo. And that's the front line of firepower. Just 1 more unit left to fire. The Inceptors in the backfield. Each Inceptor has an assault bolter, 3 shots each. They've got 2 of them, 6 shots each. There's 5 guys, 30 shots. Let's target this big mob of boys there. And I'm hitting on 3s. But no rerolls. That was 21 hits, strength 5, toughness 4. So these are wounding on 3s. And it's -1 AP, 1 hit the floor. -1 AP, so no save whatsoever. In the end, 16 Ork boys went pop. And turned to wet meat sacks. I like it. That was the end of my shooting phase. And now we've got some morale coming up. We've got some morale there, morale there, morale there. Unless you want to start spending command points to keep boys alive. What you doing?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, he's running away because 9 of his guys died. You can't even pass.
These boys.
Yeah, they lost 16.
Yeah.
2 command points spent to keep them alive. Okay. And what about this unit here? They lost 10 or 9 or?
They've lost 8.
Yes.
I'll roll the dice, then we can do the math. Then the human can do the maths.
Okay.
Because if I lose many, I'll run away.
8.
3 and 8, 11.
11. That's many.
Many.
They're running away as well. That's the end of Space Marines turn 1. Let's tally up these points. I'm on 1, 2, 3 objectives. So that's 3 points. Killed 2 trucks. 5 points, making it 5 points to 5. And then I killed that squad there, 6 points. I killed that squad there, 7 points. So it's 7 points to the Space Marines and 5 points to the Orks. But the Warlord is untouched. The Gorka Morka thingy bob is untouched. There's a lot of boys still to come. So the 13th stand firm for now, destroying 2 units of infantry that came racing across the board, but it's a long way from over. Let's go on to Orks, turn 2. Here we are after the Ork movement phase in turn 2. The Death Dread advancing forward because he's got a flamer, a scorcher, it's an assault weapon, he can still fire it, and these Gretchen or Grot's been whipped into position, running as fast as they can onto this objective so the runt herd doesn't feed them to the hounds. We have the burner bomber zipping over the backfield and the Gorkanaut pushing up the centre of the table. He's an intimidating threat. He's definitely a wide load.
You didn't tell them about the cunning but brutal plan what Monk made up.
Oh yeah, the 4 Orks that were in that squad of 20 that got annihilated came clambering into it before it moved forward. So that's a kill point denial basically. They saw their mates got turned to paste around them and now they're hiding inside the belly of the beast. That's kill point denial. I like it. And the killer cans have been told to follow the big un. So they're following the big un. They're not going back for the jumpy troops in the backfield. I think the guns are going to take care of the jumpy troops in the backfield.
And they've got some guns that can shoot back as well.
Yes.
And they're grots, they're the best shot.
What, the killer cans?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can fire back over their shoulders as they're going forward.
The Grotzuka's got an 80 in its range, so they're probably going to fire forward somewhere. Too far for that, but the missile launchers, the rockets,
yeah,
they'll have a go at them.
They'll have a go at them. So they're not being baited that quickly. They've been told to follow the big uns, so they are. Then over here, everything got out of the vehicle and ran forward. So we have the knob himself. What's his name?
Grot's Head Splitter.
Grot's Head Splitter came charging out, followed by his nobles and the pain boy there. Because they can wah, he can wah, so they can charge as well as advance, and then the truck bust forward to definitely score that objective. The wagon, battle wagon, is on the objective, and there's the Psyker who was in the group of burner boys that got annihilated last turn. So the green tide, or rather the yellow tide, is much closer to my lines this turn.
Closer.
If this castle gets smashed in a turn or 2, all I'll have left is some infantry up this side of the battle grid in the Psyker and some Terminators in reserve. This is pressure. This is a lot of pressure. Let's go into the Psychic. Oh no, bombs. Let's do the bombs. Targeting the Devastators. There's 7 of them there. On 4 up, they get more wounds. Wow. You kill 4 of the Devastators. Explosion and death. Just 3 Devastators left. And now we have the Warhead. Doing Smite. Not Smite. Doing Horrific Vomit. Doing the Orc version of Smite.
Power Vomit.
Power Vomit. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
Roll a 5.
He's got more than 10 boys within 12 inches of him.
So
he gets +1.
Does he?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
But it might, if it gets to 12, his head blows up.
Let's see if his head blows up. Nope, that's fine.
10.
That's a 10.
That's a shame.
That's D3 mortal wounds.
It's not an 11.
If it's an 11, it would be D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
You're thinking. But his head could blow up.
Yeah. No, I'll be good. I might need them later. D3.
D3. That's 3 mortal wounds. You kill an aggressor and put a wound on another one because this is the closest unit. Right, starting the shooting phase. Over here, there's a Death Dread firing rockets into the Primaris and the Scorcher into the normal tactical marines. What are we firing first, sir?
I'm going to burn me some beakies.
Burn you some beakies. Go for it. Number of hits. 1 auto hit on the beakies.
Too early. Strength 5. -1.
-1.
Dead beaky.
That's a dead beaky. And then the rockets. How many rockets has he got?
He has.
Hitting on a 6? Nope.
No.
And that's him done. The Gretchen just have pistols.
And they advanced, so they can't shoot them.
Yes. Right, next up.
Next up, I think, is the shock attack gun at these bad boys.
Okay, firing along your back lines, trying to keep them clear. So number of shots with the shock attack gun.
Heavy D6.
3 shots.
Strength. 7. Oh, that's annoying. Hit on 5s.
Yep. 1 hit.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. -5.
5.
-5? Okay. He goes straight through
D6.
their armor. And one of them just gets torn apart by angry, snivelling snotlings. Right, let's come around this side, because that thing...
Custom mega cannon.
Yes. Firing at
In
the
fact,
Inceptors.
That's better.
Pointing it. Okay, right.
Heavy D6.
That's 6 shots. Hitting on 4s, because you've got the Grot Oilers there. And that's not Orc shooting. That was 5 hits.
That's Grot shooting.
That's Grot shooting. Custom Mega Cannon is strength 8, so wounding on 3s. And that's 4 wounds. Minus what?
3.
3, -3. So I need 3 6s for the Emperor. Come on.
4 6s.
4 6s, another one, please. No. And so 3 get through. How many damage?
D3.
D3. Okay, so the first one at a time, just hurts 1.
Second one kills it.
Yeah, and then the last one.
So, kills 2 total.
Okay, 2 more dead. That's 3 out of this unit wiped out. Right, leaving the other 2 artillery pieces for now. What happens with these guys is you put them on the battle grid and then they act independently from that point onwards. They can even move off if they want to. On to the Killicans. Paul's declared all of his shots. Some are coming back here. Some are going to go up against the Rhino. What we firing first, sir?
First, 2 rockets into these guys.
Into the Inceptors, yep.
4+.
Because they're grots. 1 hit. Strength 8.
Yeah.
And that's a wound. It's -2.
Yeah.
I need a 5 up, which I fail, and it does...
Flat 3.
Okay, another one explodes. Right, and then the 2 Grotzukas going into the Rhino in the ruins there. So each is D3 shots.
Each Azuka has 2 D3 shots.
Oh, nice. So that's the number of shots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Many.
No, these are grots.
They can count.
They can count.
Forced to hit. But they could...
Normally they can shoot. Hey, I'd far rather miss the Rhino than, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Strength
That's
6.
the right way around.
Oh, that wounds.
None.
-none. 3 up save.
Yep.
Which I make. And the Scorcher is in range on the lead one as well.
Yep.
So this is auto hits with the Scorcher. 4 auto hits. That's the very lead killer can there.
Strength 5, minus 1 AP.
1 wound, because I'm toughness 7. 1 4 up. The Rhino takes a wound. Rhino's got 9 wounds left. Right, back around here. The Smasher Gun firing across at the Predator, trying to pick it up and smash it down. 1 shot hits on a 4. And it hits. Now you're 2d6. My toughness is 7.
So equal or greater.
Yeah. That's under. That's a 5. And you've got a few command points to play with to pick this thing up and smash it down. 7. The Predator gets picked up. Auto wounds once it gets hit. -4. I don't get a save, and d6 damage as it comes smashing back to the ground. 3 damage. Predator's on 6 wounds left. The Tech Marine is going to have to patch it up again next turn. That's a lovely face.
It's lock face.
Right, after looking this way, the Bubble Chuck is now firing down that way at the last jumpy dude. So 4 dice. So let's do this thing again. Right, number of shots or something? What do you want to pick first?
The shots, strength, AP, and wounds.
Right.
Now, normally, I'm going to pick 2 for the wounds because I'm firing at one model that has 2 wounds. And if I pick that, you can't pick it for something else.
Okay, so 2 wounds.
Yeah, you pick any one of the other 3 things.
Number of shots? 4 shots.
Okay, in which case it does strength of 6 and -6 AP.
Okay, brilliant. So 4 shots, 4 dice, hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
2
Strength
hits.
6, toughness 5.
3 to wound.
3 to...
Oh, gutted.
And that would have killed it, and you've already spent a dice in the shooting phase, so that last Inceptor is alive. However, morale is definitely a thing, and he could flee. Right, more Daka, the cannon from the battle wagon going in at the Predator. All the other shots smashing against the Devastators here, trying to take away my shooter units. Solid shell hitting the Predator on a 5.
No.
And it misses this time. 3 times 3 big shooters, 9 shots on the Devastators, 5s to hit. As discussed, this thing can move and fire heavy weapons because it's got that rule. 3
These are
to
assault
wound.
weapons anyway.
Yeah, okay, right. One wound. 1 3-up save. He's alive. Any more guns on that thing? Certainly looks like it.
That one's done.
Oh, right, okay. So now we've got left is your Flyer and your Gorkanor. Everything else around the backfield has shot. So hasn't had to go back here for my jumpy dudes, the Inceptors. Still pushing up the table, but target priority is a thing. And Paul is actually thinking about where to put some shots.
It's very bad of me, most uncharacteristic.
It's most uncharacteristic. You know,
I shouldn't do this. Right, I'm just going to spray bullets everywhere. Right, quick, rocket into that thing. Big shooting thing into that thing. Those shooters into those things. And if that's in range, the nearest thing. There, done.
Okay.
Like an orc.
Nice. So 2 rockets into the Predator. 5s to hit.
Nope.
No hits. And then the 3d3? Yeah,
3d6.
3d6 on the Devs.
No, 3d6 is on these guys.
Hellblasters.
The giant beakies.
Okay, that's 10 hits. 10 shots on the giant beakies, hitting on 5s because it can move and shoot heavy weaponry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodness me.
It's nasty.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Strength 6, toughness 4, wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
6 wounds. Can I touch your dice?
You may.
It's -1 AP, 1 damage each, so I need 4s. And I fail 4 of them, so 2 Hellblasters die because they have 2 wounds
How much damage
each.
is it?
It's 1.
Is it 1?
It says 1.
Oh, good.
It says
Good,
1.
good, good.
And then there's more guns.
Yeah.
Right, now the 2 twin big shooters were going against the Devs, so 5s. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's pretty good. And these are strength 5.
Yeah.
Winning on 4s, 3s,
3s.
3s,
3.
3s.
Sorry, many.
Many. Wounding on many. Saving.
Oh, no, I lied. It's lots.
Lots.
It's 1, 2, lots. Many.
Okay.
Wounding on lots.
3-up save. 2 more Devastators die. Last thing left to fire, the Burner Bomber, picking on the Devastators and the Hellblasters one more time. So rolling up, what you got? What are you doing?
So, twin big shooter,
Yes.
fired by the Grot, was hitting on a 4-up.
Yeah.
He's going to actually aim for something specific and try and kill the last Devastator.
Nice. 4s. And he actually manages to hit 4 times. And he manages to wound.
4 wounds.
I need 4 3-up saves. And he is dead.
Command point?
No, not just on 1 Devastator. There's no point really, is there? Is there?
Well, to kill point, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but I've lost 6 guys, and then morale, it's highly mind you, I've got and they shall know no fear, and it's a missile launcher. I'm tempted by your temptation. I'm going to roll for a 3. And I just lost a command point because I rolled another 1.
Good.
More Daka into the Hellblasters. 2 super shooters hitting on 5s this time as they swings overhead. That hit. Strength 5. 6, sorry.
Winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
Or not.
Not winning
Or
on
not.
3s. He actually managed to hit this time, but just firing duds. Now the Scorcher missiles on the Hellblasters. D6 assault, D6, 5. Hitting on 5s. Napalm death. 2 hits. Strength 5.
3s. On 3. -1.
-1. 4 up save. Which I make.
Yes.
And I think that's all your
Hooray.
Dackered.
No.
No?
No, the knobs have guns.
The knobs have guns.
Yes.
How rude.
Sorry, the nobles. Damn it. Nobles have guns.
What are your nobles firing at? I mean, I would fire the aggressor, charge the scouts, personally. Try and kill him, and if you don't kill him, then you could... Because if you fire at the scouts, I'll pull away from the front, making your charge even longer. Mind you, it's not like you're really going to hurt anything, because they've just got, like, pew-pew guns, right? 1 shot each or something. How many shots do they have each?
They're not likely to hit, but he's got a better gun.
Yeah.
I think it's 4 shots, but other than that, a normal gun.
There's a flamer
There's
in
a
there.
flamer, yeah. There's a Scorcher.
Is he in range of the flamer? He is, isn't he? We measured up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm going to throw all the... Start with the nobles.
Right.
All the guns into him.
Yeah.
And then if you nobles kill him, maybe I'll put him somewhere else.
Okay. So let's do the flamer. Assault. 6. Hits. 1. Wounds on a 5.
Scorcher.
You do
Wounds.
wound. You do
-1.
wound. -1. So
Scorcher.
3 up becomes a 4 up. The aggressor's dead. So the nobles did kill him. They put lots and lots of shots into him.
Into
and now
his
he's
twitching
dead.
corpse.
So now you've got your warlord. So Grut's head splitter firing at the Hellblasters. 4 shots, hitting on 5.
5s. Yay!
You hit 1.
Winning on 4. Yep, normal save.
Normal save, which I fail, and one of the Hellblasters will take a wound. And then at the end of the Dacker phase, the Devastators have gone. The Hellblasters and the Predator and the Inceptors in the backfield have taken a pounding. Now we're onto the charge phase. Here come the boys. So the Gorkanaut, he said he was cunning, is charging the Scouts and the Hellblasters. It's an 11-inch charge to the Hellblasters, but about a 9 to the Scouts. Now the plan is, when you charge in, you can stay an inch away from the Scouts and then pile in 3 inches, swinging his base round and catching the Hellblasters as well. It's very cunning. He took a wound to Overwatch. He's got 17 left. Now it's 9 inches to engage the Scouts, rolling up. And he has got, here we go, so he can reroll one of those dice. 12. You're in on the Hellblasters without any pile-in shenanigans. The Gorkanaut made it. This is going to be brutal. But we've got some more charges coming up. Then the Knobs made it in.
Nobles.
Nobles made it in, and the Pain Boy as well. And the Orc War Boss, well, he tripped over his own shoes. Or he did something very cunning because he failed to charge. He sent the lads in there first. Right, so that's it for the charge phase. Killer Cans tried to get into the Rhino but failed to charge. And over here, everything is advancing, so nothing over here can charge. So it's the Gorkanaut and the Knobs. I think that will be enough. I've got command points in my pocket, so I could interrupt. He really wants to smash with the Gorkanaut first, but then I'd interrupt with my Scouts. So he's going to smash with the Nobles first. So 2 Power Claws first. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. And that's 5 hits.
That's very orky.
Yeah, you're winning on 2s. And it's -3 AP. My save is a 4 up, so that's 5 Scouts just smushed. Now 2 kill saws in that squad. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. And they all hit. These are strength 10 or something.
Decent new dice.
Winning on 2s.
This will never happen again.
5 wounds minus. -4, 2 damage each. All the Scouts are dead. We had only the half of their attacks there, and you've wiped out all the Scouts. 10 Scouts gone with ease. Do you want to pile into my captain? You do want to pile into
I
the
so
captain.
do.
It will give him 3 attacks.
Don't care.
And so it looks like this. Now we're on to the Gorkamork, and he's swinging with his Claw of Gork, or possibly Mork. And he's doing a smash attack. So he normally has 6 attacks a time, but when you do a smash attack, each attack is ×3. So this is 18 attacks coming in at those Hellblasters. So many attacks, hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. This is strength user. So strength 8, you're winning on 2s. -2 AP and 2 damage each. So many wounds. Any ones? Just one.
One.
Okay, so each of these is 2 damage at minus 2 AP. Basically, I need 5s.
The Emperor's angry because he's using the green dice.
I need lots of 5s. The Emperor's not angry with me. The Emperor's he's nice. Yeah, the Hellblasters are dead many times over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would have killed.
Full squad.
Yeah, that would have been a squad. Yeah. So they're gone. Now, does he want to pile into?
Nah.
I don't even know why I'm asking.
Nah.
Kane will ignore the big stompy thing over his right shoulder and swing his Bolt Storm Gauntlet at these knobs. Would be hitting on 2s, but because he's using the gauntlet, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
Because he's him.
And this gets his strength up to 8. So I'm winning on 2s at minus 3 AP. So I don't think you get a save.
No.
And each one does D3 damage, and the knobs have 2 wounds each.
Yep.
So the first knob is alive.
1. Hang on. Pain Boy. Doesn't save it.
Okay. And the second knob, 2 wounds.
Pain Boy. Doesn't save it. So 1 dies.
1's dead.
And that's going to be the one in front of him.
Okay.
As it should be.
Next one. 2. He's dead. And the next.
As it should be.
And the next one. 1. I will command point that because I need to kill as many as I can. 3 Pain Boy saves. And he's dead. So Civitas Kane takes out 3. That's the end of the turn. Now we're on to the morale phase. Now these knobs have to take a morale chest. Let's chuck a dice, see what they get. 3, they're absolutely fine. 3 plus 3 is 6. I think that's better than their leadership. The leadership is 7 because there's 7 boys there now. That's how it works. And that's the end of Orks turn 2. And all of a sudden, oh no, I've got a morale test over there. You're absolutely right. I lost 4 guys. That's my sergeant. So he's leadership 8 plus 1 for being Ultramarines Chapter Tactics, leadership 9.
They shall know no fear.
They certainly shall. No.
They shall know significant fear.
Yes, he is running away. So the Inceptor ignites his jump pack and gets the hell out of Dodge, and that's the end of Orks turn 2, only turn 2. And all of a sudden they are in my lines. All I've got in the castle back here now is a Pred and a Dread and nothing at all, and nothing at all. Some infantry on this flank, and it's looking perilous stuff already for the 13th. And more than that, you've got 1, 2, 3 objectives, and you killed the Hellblasters and the Devastators and the Scouts and the unit of Inceptors over there. That's 4 more kill points. You've got 7 points this turn, plus the 5 you already had. So that's 12 points all of a sudden. 12 points. The Orks are racing into the lead. What, if anything, can the heroic Astartes do? Let's find out in Space Marines turn 2. Here we are after the movement phase for the Space Marines. It is not over yet. I have a cunning plan. Up this side, lots and lots of anti-infantry to take on a unit of Gretchen and a Dreadnought. What happened here was there was another unit inside that Rhino there which got out and made its way over here, disembark a few inches, then move. And the 2 flamers, there's a flamer combi flamer in there that can hit the Death Dread. Now Death Dread's toughness 7 with a 3-up save. And all I've got is anti-infantry fire, but I've got to throw some firepower in it sooner or later. Then the Rhino move this way. So both of these squads can throw firepower into him, plus he's the closest thing for smite range. Plus I've got some intercessors here that can flame in on the Gretchens as well. I can see you thinking...
Overwhelming mass reactive should tear a Death Red apart.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that is the case.
And that's the beautiful thing about 8th Ed. It should do it, and it can.
Yes, it couldn't do that in the 7th edition, 6th edition, but overwhelming mass reactive, yes. Grenades exploding inside the weak spots. There's an intercessor squad here firing through as well. Basically trying to put as much pressure as I can down, holding on to these 2 objectives here because I have got 4 objectives right now. I've got that one, and this one here. And I've got this one here. Right, what I did here was break free with my captain. So there's 4 las cannons and a Predator autocannon firing at that thing. Point blank range. And then if I don't kill it with guns, Matthias will go in and save the day. He's that kind of hero. At the end of my movement phase, I heal D3 wounds on the Predator with a Tech Marine. 3 wounds. It's back up to 9. So it won't be, it'll be firing fine. No negatives there. That clears that, but I really needed to clear the knobs as well, because if I clear the Gorkanaut and the knobs come charging through, it's all over. So I had to bring in Snow and the Terminators over there. Yes, they're largely out of position, but there's a Warlord there, there's another character there, there's a battle wagon there that their fists can crack open, or the Orks can run away from me and let me have
That's
that.
not going to happen.
Exactly.
Stupid Beaky.
So there's an objective there that they can take. And let's face it, if I clear away these two squads here, then I've got some breathing room before the killer cans come charging through and the second wave hits my lines. Clear them away, and then all you have left is some stuff up there. And this annoying yellow bumblebee flying around all over the place. So yes, I took a spanking last turn, but I intend to spank back for the Emperor.
Dude, so wrong.
Psychic Phase. Smiting away at that Dreadnought. And that's a 4. I need this to go off, so I will spend a command point. That's a 6. That passes. It would do D3 mortal wounds on the Death Dread. 2. Then I put Might of Heroes on my Sergeant. And that passes. And that gives me +1 strength, toughness, and attack. Because yes, I'm going to charge it. It's going to charge me, so I might as well charge it. Right, moving around. The Rhino advance. Let's fire the Intercessors into this squad of Gretchen, Grots. 3s to hit.
That very much depends whether you're a Magus Biologus or whether you're an Ork.
4 wounds at -1. They don't have a save. They get +1 for being in a crater. I think that just murders 4 of them. So this squad, firing at the Death Dread. Right, 6 bolters in rapid fire range, a flamer, and then a grenade. Here's the bolters. 3s to hit. That's not bad at all. That was 10 hits. I need 5s to wound, however. Strength 4, toughness 7. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 wounds. 5 wounds. 5 3-up saves.
Oh, 2.
That's 2. He's down to 4 left. Let's do the flamer. Auto hits. 6 auto hits. The Emperor protects. This is the tough bit. 5 still damage. 2 more wounds on him. 2 3-up saves. He takes them. And let's huck a grenade. Hits. Strength 6. Doesn't damage. Right, that's 1 squad down. Now the next squad. Charging. Yeah, let's fire the next squad. Right, I'm using Ultramarines Chapter Tactics. So I'm going to spend a stratagem called something of something. I think it's called
Scions of Gilliman.
Thank you. I'm glad you remember it.
I do have an Ultramarines army as well.
Okay. So you can re-roll hit rolls of 1 with this, but when you pick on a tactical squad, and I am, it's re-roll everything. So they're re-rolling to hit this turn, and everything's in rapid fire range of this Dreadnought. But first, there's a Flamer Combi Flamer in there, so 2d6 auto hits. That's nice. That's 7 auto hits. And I will be wounding on 5s. 2 wounds, 3 wounds. 3 wounds there, sir. 3 3-up saves.
Ooh,
Takes 2
it's
more.
getting closer.
It's down to 2 left. Let's huck a grenade. And I re-roll because the Scion's a thingy bob. That hits. Grenade hits. Will it blow up? It doesn't blow up. It just falls at his feet. Now let's do some bolt fire death. Right, the combi part of the flamer hitting on 4s because I fired the flamer part, and these ones hit on 3s with a re-roll, which I barely needed. Only 2 misses. Okay. Lots and lots of hits. It's got 2 wounds left. I need 4s to wound with mass reactive rounds. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There's 4 there. Many. Lots. Then
I rolled many saves.
It's dead. The Death Dread is dead. Does it blow up? That was anti-infantry fire. Yes.
Yeah.
Each unit within 3 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds. That's 1 on the tactical squad, stood right in front of it, and D3 on the grots. 2 of the grots get blown up. When the smoke clears, it looks like this. Now the Rhino and the Intercessors will fire in at these Gretchen. And that killed 5 more. Listen to them scream. Music to my ears. Okay, so that's the castle over here shooting. Now we're on to the very important stuff phase over here. Let's fire at this Gorkanaut. Right. Predator, point blank range into the Gorkanaut, hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s because I made sure that I was within 6-inch range of my captain. So 2 hits with the las cannon. I need 3s to wound because it's toughness 8. 2 wounds into that thing. -3, so 2 6-up saves. Which you fail, and this does 2d6 damage. I've got 17 to get through. -3, I've got 14 to get through. Predator autocannon. Number of shots. Shooting. Re-rolling. So 3 hits in total. Strength 7, toughness 8. I need 5s. 2 wounds at -1. Each does 3 damage. And you make one fail once, so take 3 more damage. 11. Now the Tech Marine will throw a grenade at him. And hit. And I need a 5. And wound at -1. Nope, that gets through, and this will do D3 damage for a crack grenade. That's another 2 damage.
Down to 9.
9 left. Right, Honoured Brother Matthias, Heavy Flamer and Twin Las Cannon. Let's do the Heavy Flamer for number of auto hits. 3. I need 5s. Nothing. And now 2 Twin Las Cannons. Come on, Matthias. Both hit. 3s to wound. Both wound. 2 6s, sir. And you fail both of them. 11 damage left. Matthias can do this. 2d6 damage. That's 9. Tell a lie, it had 9 wounds left. Matthias is a hero, destroying the Gorkanaut with las cannon fires. 9 wounds would do it. But does the Gorkanaut blow up in his face? Don't blow up in my lines, there's too many things there. 2. No, it does not blow up. And there's 4 boys inside. It scrambled inside. What? You're spending a command point to blow up right in my face. That's very orky of you. Okay. Let's see if you could roll a 6. No. The Orks inside didn't press the red button on the charges, and one of them gets blown up as they come scrambling out of the Gorkanaut. They got in there thinking it was nice and safe, but all of a sudden they're going to find themselves in the open and charged by a very angry dreadnought. So they got out as far away from the dreadnought as they can. Right, Civitas Game fell back, but Ultramarines Chapter Tactics, I can fall back and still shoot, so let's shoot the knobs. Instead of hitting on 2s, I'm hitting on 3s. And I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm a captain. 2 hits, 4s, nothing. That was his shots done. Now the last bit of Dakar in my army. I've got Terminators in twin rapid fire range, raining fire into these knobs. This is part 2 of the plan. This has to work. Right, the flamer from the Terminators is out of range, but otherwise, this is 24 shots coming in. Adding the shots from the Chaplain Snow all together. Look at all those 1s and 2s. Actually, that was quite good. That was 15 hits. I need 4s. 8 saves of 4 up to make, and there's a pain boy there. And these guys have 2 wounds each. So you only paid 3. And then
No,
4. And the pain boy, you need what to save these?
6s.
6s. No 6s at all. So that's 2 Ork knobs cut down by the Terminator fire. And so in the charge phase, the Intercessors and this unit of tactical squads charge through the crater into the Gretchen. I did think about using these Intercessors to charge that way into them, but they're on an objective. They need to stay there. And then for these 2 charges, we've done the Overwatch. Matthias needs a 7 to make it into these Orks. And that's an 8. He's in. And then over here, we did the Overwatch from these knobs into my Terminators. Managed to get 2 wounds in, which I saved with Terminator plate. I need a 9. Oh, I could command point now. I've got 5 left. Chaplain Snow. I'm going to do it. You re-roll to try and get a 6. I'm going to try and get in there with a 6. No, they're not in. Cost me a command point, but heroic stuff had to be done. What was that?
Well, that was only the roll for the Terminators. That's not one unit. We're not playing 7th Ed. The Chaplain can go on his own as well.
On his own?
On his own. Come on.
Yeah.
For your Emperor.
Okay, I'm going in. Chaplain Snow. He doesn't get in. And I've already re-rolled a dice in the charge phase, so I can't do it again. Otherwise I would.
Yeah,
anyway,
tragic, yeah.
let's go on to the fight phase. Right, starting here, because the Gretchen aren't going to really hurt my dudes over there, but there's a guy with a claw over here. He could hurt Matthias. So Matthias will swing first. He's got 4 attacks. He's within range of Captain Kane. He hits on 3s, and I reroll 1s. That's only 2 hits. It's a Dreadnought Power Fist. It's strength 12. Minus 3 AP, 3 damage.
Yeah, right, that's the fodder dead.
And now you've got a claw, which we'll get back to in a second. And let's go over here and swing at some Gretchen. So in the fight with the Gretchen, they're only toughness 2. I've cleaved my way all the way through them. The intercessors, there was still a couple in front of the intercessors after they smashed, so they couldn't pile in forward. They're not engaged with the runt herd. We're still on this objective though. And then the tactical squad finished off the Gretchen and have piled in and consolidated into this runt herder there. I wanted to get both units surrounding him if I could, because then he couldn't fall back out of combat. Then I couldn't
like he's going to do that.
Yeah, then I couldn't get shot at by these big guns. But as it is, they can pick on the intercessors unless he falls out of combat.
Oh, that's why you wanted me to do it. I now feel more ambivalent about the fact he's not going to drop out.
Now you've got this dude here, the one remaining Orc noble with a claw, trying to take on Brother Matthias. So, forced to hit, sir. 3 attacks?
3 attacks, forced to hit. That'll do.
All 4 hits.
Strength 8.
Is it? Is it not strength 10 on knobs?
He's a boss knob, not a knob.
Okay. Not a knob.
He's big enough to lead the Orks, to lead the boys, but not big enough to play with the nobles.
Okay.
He hasn't grown enough yet.
Okay.
The more they fight, the bigger they grow.
Okay. So he needs strength 8, toughness 7. 3 to win. How much you get?
3.
3. And it's minus 3. I need 6s, because each of these does D3 damage. This could be the end of Matthias. I get none of them. 3d3 damage. 3, 6, 7, 8.
Revenge.
Matthias has gone down. Does he blow up? He does not blow up, but a hero has fallen. From there, we went back to the runt herd over here for attacks, hitting on 3s with his grabby stick, wounded on 3s, no AP, didn't do anything to the tactical marines. And that's the end of the combats. In fact, that's the end of Space Marines turn 2, and I'm a sad panda because Matthias did manage to take out that Gorkanaut, shoot it in the face, blow it up, come charging through out of the Orks that clambered out of the back of it, and instead got dragged down.
The Orc punched his power claw into his sarcophagus and wrapped it round the sticky remains inside and ripped it out like the weakling beaky it is.
That definitely didn't happen because that means he would be dead. And when people fall as casualties...
Right, okay. I ripped off his legs and his arms and laughed at the sarcophagus on the floor, standing on it going, beaky.
Yeah, he can't be dead. He's just mortally wounded and lying on the ground. He didn't puncture the sarcophagus, otherwise I could never field him again. And I like Matthias. So he's lying in a ruin there after heroically taking out of the Gorkamot. But this thing, maybe a new Orc hero is born, taking a charge from a dreadnought and just running through him straight towards my captain. So I'm in trouble. The knobs are still effective. This guy with a claw is still effective. I'm in trouble. The killer cans are about to come bursting through the middle, and the artillery in the backfield is untouched. Now, it was 12 points to 7 at the end of Orcs turn 3, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives. So that makes it 12 points to 11. 12 points to 11, yeah. And I killed some Gretchen, and I killed the Gorkanaut. 12 points to 13. The Space Marines are winning by 1 point. Here we are after the movement phase for the lads. The fighter pilot zipping through the sky, right to left. He's out of bombs now, but he's still got plenty of Dakar. The artillery's staying still, and it looks like the killer cans, instead of going up through the gut, well, they're basically turned towards the closest unit they can see, which is the Rhino, and they're going to charge through there, which is incredibly orky. But let's face it, there's a lot of infantry on this side of the battle grid, and a couple of objectives that they could chew through. So coming through that building is strangely tactical, though I think they're just doing it because they can see the blood in their eyes.
Nah, they don't have to follow. The big un's gone. They was told to follow the big un. They is improvising.
Okay. Now this guy, Paul thought that the more tactical thing to do would be charge the predator with his power claws, and at least if he doesn't kill it, it shuts it down from shooting because I'd have to fall back and I wouldn't be able to shoot next turn. But there's a captain right there, so he's going straight for the captain because it's Orky, right?
Yeah.
And then the kill squad with your warlord turning around and advancing towards the Terminators, away from any objectives, but it's Orky. I noticed that your warlord is staying at the back all the time, urging his mates forward. Just get in there, lads. Just get in there.
He keeps rolling ones to advance.
He does keep rolling ones, to be fair, but yeah, I like it from a narrative perspective.
Yeah, go on, lads. Go on, get him.
Let's go on to the psychic phase, because now my captain is closest to your Weird boy warbed. Right, this guy can cast 1 psychic power, so are you smiting?
No, I'm going to go for Headbanger.
But Headbanger's terrible, just smite.
It is terrible. There's almost no chance of it working, but if it does, he dies.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just dead.
Okay. What do you need?
A 6 to manifest.
And that manifests.
It's manifest.
And you're way beyond the 24-inch range of my librarian all the way over here. So what do you need?
I roll 1d6 and compare it to the toughness of the model.
It's toughness 5. You should have
If
smited.
the result is higher than the model's toughness, it is slain.
So if you get a 6, he's dead.
I've got a command point as well. So
Okay,
you know.
all right.
You know I use your life, I don't roll a
Okay,
6.
yeah, okay. That's a 5. My toughness is 6. That Gravis armor keeping him safe.
Command point.
Really?
Last one. Really?
6!
Pop!
Headbanger worked. Captain Civitas Kane his head went bang. And that was awesome. Okay. Much better than Smite. I like it. Right, shooting phase. Daka.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, and that was your last command point as well. That was a beautiful thing. Okay, back to normality. Right.
Oh, yeah.
What are you shooting at?
That's a very good question.
Let's start the Daka phase. The custom mega cannon firing across at the Predator. 36-inch range, D6 shots. Strength 8. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Hitting on a 4. No more command points left. And it hits. Strength 8. Wounds on a 3. What'd you get? 2. That doesn't work. Any more in this artillery coming at the Predator?
Smash a gun.
Smash a gun, trying to lift it up one more time.
Everyone? Yes.
Hits. Okay.
So 7 or more, 2d6. 8.
That works. It's -3.
-4.
So no save as it picks it up.
D6 damage. 4.
4 damage as it smashes it into the ground. It's got 5 wounds left. Are you firing the bubble chucker at it as well?
I don't think you can see it. No, Bubble Chucker can't see it.
Okay. Bubble chucker, chuck him in this way instead.
Bubble Chucker will chuck as much bubbles as a Bubble Chucker could.
Bubble chucker firing at this tactical squad there. 4 dice. Okay, so you pick number of shots or AP or anything, or wounds.
Okay.
1 wound each. They're a tactical squad.
Number of shots, 5.
Okay. And then it's strength and toughness and
Strength,
AP.
AP and wounds.
Strength 2.
Right, okay. AP -3.
And then 3 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 shots at strength 2. Hitting on 4s. They all hit.
Oh.
Strength 2 though.
So 6s.
Yeah. And you get 2 6s, and it was a -3.
-3 damage.
Okay. So I need 6s. 2 of them get covered in goo and just got dragged down. Right, moving along to the Killer Cat squad. 2 rockets coming into the Rhino, and everything that can see and can shoot through these windows is going to slam into this Intercessor squad here. And Daka sprayed in every direction from the Killer Cans and did no damage.
What do you expect from Grots?
Then moving across to the Burner Bomber. No bombs left and firing everything at the 3 Intercessors on that objective there. And again, spraying Daka in all sorts of direction, but the Intercessors hunker down inside that crater there and take no damage. So that's the artillery fired. The Killer Cans fired. Now we're across here to the Battle Wagon and the Nobles. Okay, big boom gun from the Battle Wagon at the Predator. Rest of the guns at the Terminators, hitting on a 5. This time it hits. Strength 8, right?
Yep.
Wounds on a 3. It wounds. What's the minus on that gun? Paul, you didn't expect that to hit, did you?
No.
What's the minus?
-2 d6 damage.
-2. 5 up. And I make it. Okay, it didn't do any damage even though it hit for the first time. And then you're going to spray 9 heavy bolter shots. They're not bolters.
Big shooter.
Big shooters into the Terminators. 5s. Your orc shooting, sometimes it's...
Never to be repeated.
Yeah, I know. 3s?
It will be.
2.
I won't 3.
Three.
I would just not so good.
3 2-up saves, Terminator saves. You kill a Terminator!
Got one!
1 minute. I could command point that to really...
And you probably should.
I am going to command point that. Yes. 1 takes 1 wound. Then 5 sluggers come in. Let's see if you can kill that last one on 1 wound. Ooh, 1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound. 1 2-up. Nope. And that's the end of the Dakar phase. So at the end of that shooting phase, a couple of tactical marines died over here. Terminator takes a wound. Not a lot of damage really. The main thing that happened earlier on is Kane dying to the psychic phase. So now we've got some charges coming on. I assume you're going to charge the Terminators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so let's do some Overwatch. Let's do this on camera actually. There's a heavy flamer in that squad. How many number of auto hits? 5. 5 auto hits. It's a heavy flamer, so it's strength 5, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at -1. So 3 4-up saves become 5-ups. Ooh, 1 knob dies. Pain boy. 1 knob dies. Here's the Stormbolt shots. Now, they have a lot of Dakar, and I only get 2 hits. 4s. I did a wound. Which you save. Then we charged in, the knobs end up there. Now the war boss is trying to go in, declaring the chaplain. We did the Overwatch, I've missed. And you need an 8. Good luck, sir. Oh, he's in. He's angry. And the pain boy rolled a 12. Okay, so...
Pain boy's keen.
Yeah, he's very keen. Everyone is in. Right, so that's charges. Are we doing any more charges? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've got kilogans.
Yeah.
The Killicans make it into the Rhino. Did manage to take 2 wounds off of them with Overwatch, so while Paul moves them around, this lone hero who took out a Dreadnought is now decided to charge the Predator. So I'm going to do this on camera because I could potentially one-shot him with some las cannons. Just give me 1-6. I really need to shoot him, otherwise he's going to shut this Predator down. 6! I got a 6. I got a 6.
Do you have it on camera?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 2's to wound. That's a wound at -3 AP. I think that burns straight through your armour. I just need to roll anything but a 1 because he's got 2 wounds.
Go!
The hero falls. So I breathe a sigh of relief because all of a sudden there's no orcs in the middle of my deployment zone and we've got 2 fights going on here. We're split up all over the place. Which fight are you doing first, sir?
Well, you've got 3 command points left, so you're going to interrupt me over here.
I certainly will.
I reckon the most damage to the Terminators
Yes.
will be from the knobs.
Yes.
And if I can do some serious damage to the knobs, I'm hoping he can survive Chaplain
Snow.
and then smack him back. So yeah, knobs first.
Okay, so at the start of this fight phase, because it only lasts for a phase, I'm going to activate the Armour Indomitus on Chaplain Snow, so he's got a 3-up invulnerable save instead of a 4-up invulnerable save. Now let's swing away with your knob. Zzz. Right, 2 knobs with power claws, attacking the Terminators, hitting on 4s because they're claws. Wow, that's 5 hits. You're up to strength 10, right? Because there's strength 5 times 2 is 10, winning on 2s. Yeah, this is going to sting. Mind you, got rolled 2 1s. No command points left, so
Nope.
3 wounds in total. Crux Terminator save, 5 up and run. I make none of them. So D3, damage a time. The first one kills a
Kills the guy
Terminator.
who was already on 1.
The second one doesn't kill a Terminator.
Damn it! And the third one will kill a Terminator.
So 2 Terminators fall to the power claws. I took the Sergeant away because he's only got a power sword. That could come back and bite me if you kill very many more during now, and then the morale happens. So what we've got next in that...
Kill saws.
Kill saws, okay. Are these 4s as well?
Yep.
Unwieldy. That's not so good.
No,
That
that's
time
not
was
so good.
only 2 hits this time, but winning on 2s again. Oh, only 1. Can I make 1 Crux Terminator save? Come on, for the Emperor. No, I can't. How much damage is that?
Flat 3.
Flat 3, so that does
These
wipe
are the
out
ones I
another
wanted
Terminators.
to
Yeah.
hit better.
And now I'm going to interrupt, and Chaplain Snow will swing at your warlord. Right, chaplains only have 3 attacks, but their Crozius does 2 damage each. However, your warlord's got 6 wounds, so every single one of these hits has to do it. And I'm hitting on 2s. And I'm re-rolling because I'm a chaplain and in range of myself. So they all hit. Crozius is +1. So strength 5, toughness 5. I need all of these to get through. Come on. 4s. 1 hit the floor. And just one wound at -1. No, you fail it. It takes 2 damage.
Pain boy? No.
He does take 2 damage. He's got 4 left. Right, now where do you want to go for assaults? Your war boss?
You can't interrupt again.
Pain boy? I can't interrupt again, no.
So,
Might as well go with your war boss. Let's keep this epic battle continuing. He's got 4 attacks. Would have 1 more if he had an attack squeak, but he doesn't have 1. So he's just hitting on 2s with his claw, but because it's a claw, he's hitting on 3s. No re-rolls. Only 1 hit. Only 1 hit. Strength very high, winning on a 2.
strength 12 currently.
Yeah. That wounds. 3 up, invulnerable save. Will the armour stand firm? It's relic. No!
No.
How much damage does it do?
D3.
D3. 2 damage. The armour, my warlord trait, Iron Resolve. I ignore damage on a 6 up. Which I don't. Snake Eyes. 3 ones in a row.
How many's he got left?
He would have 5 wounds, but with Iron Resolve, he's got 6 wounds when he starts off with. It gives me 1 more wound, so he's down to 4 left. So the War Boss and Chaplain Snow both take chunks out of each other, but they're still alive. And now you've got the Pain Boy left to swing. You can finish off my Warlord here.
Nah, the War Boss has said, this one's mine!
Okay, so Pain Boy hitting Terminators?
Yeah.
So
Power Claw would be a 3 up, becomes a 4 up.
Okay. 1 hit. Strength high, winning on a 2. That's a wound. Crux Terminatus. Let's make one of these 5 up and buns. No. D3 damage. And that's 3 damage.
Guess
one
what?
of the Terminators is dead. You've taken out 4. Okay, Killer Cans. 3 attacks each, but they've got the Scragget rule, which gives them an extra attack if the unit is bigger than 3. So they're 4 attacks each. There's 6 of them. This is 24 attacks. But they are hitting on 5s. How many did you get? 8 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7, wounding on 3s. And yeah, -3. I need 6s. I make none of them, and each does 3 damage. So that is 12 damage. That's a dead rhino. Does it blow up? No, it does not. And they pile in this way. Now we go to ongoing fights. 4 attacks from the Runt Herd against the Tactical Marines. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits, winning on 3s. Get strength 5. 2 wounds. 2 3-up saves. You kill a Space Marine here. Now we go back over to the Terminators in the backfield. Okay, so your War Boss said this one's mine, huh? Okay, so this Terminator will hit these knobs. That Terminator will hit your Pain Boy. 2 Power Fists coming at the knobs, hitting on 4s because it's a Power Fist and re-rolling all the hits because they're stood right next to Chaplain Snow, who's yelling at them. Both hit. Strength 8, toughness 4, winning on 2s.
For the Emperor!
They both wound.
Strike them down!
-3 AP, no saves. This does D3 damage a time and they have 2 wounds each. First one does 3 damage.
Well, look at
and
that.
And the Pain Boy keeps him alive.
Still alive.
And the second one, 1 damage. Can you roll another 6? No, you can't.
Not quite.
He smashes one of the knobs. Maybe I should have swung at the Pain Boy first. So 2 attacks on the Pain Boy, 4s to hit. With a reroll. 1 hit. Strength 8, I need a 2.
Oh, man.
Then from this assault, we pick another assault. All the way back over here to the Runt Herd. Let's pile in. This is where we end up. My Sergeant still has Might of Heroes cast on him, so he's got an extra attack. He's got 3 instead of 2. And he hits on 3s. And with Might of Heroes, he's +1 strength, so he's wounding on 3s. 1 wound at -3 AP. Runner Heads have 4 wounds, right?
Yep.
He's got 3 left. Let's do the rest. 6 more attacks. 3s. And that's 4 hits. And 4s. And that's 3 wounds on your Runt Herd. What's his save? I might actually kill him. Is it?
Kill him.
He's alive on 1 wound left.
No, he's got, oh, of course, yes. Oh, wow.
And that's the end of everything for Orks turn 3. Now we go down to the morale phase. Right, I lost 4 Terminators. Their leadership 8 because I took the Sergeant away, +1 for the Ultramarine Chapter Tactics. 1 + 4 is 5. I'm fine. And I think you lost 3 knobs.
I did.
So you need a morale. That's 2. So you're okay as well. So this big melee continues. In the end of turn 3, the Orcs score 5 points. 1, 2, 3 objectives. And they only killed the Rhino and the Captain. I say only. Losing Civitas Kane is a heavy, heavy blow. So they get 5 more points, which makes it 17 to 13, I think. I think that's right. The Orcs are back in the lead. Let's go to Space Marines. Turn 4. 3. It's definitely 3. So much stuff has died, I am losing count of turns. So lots of them and are in there about whether to run away from the Grots or engage them, but we are Space Marines, we know no fear. So this unit has broken out of combat with the Run Herders on one wound left, and I think the Intercessors will be able to tear him up and get rid of him. There's a point there, and talking about points, I think las cannons to the face to that weird boy over there should get me another point, because the Orcs are scarily far in the lead, and I'm running out of assets to take out. Anyway. Need to shoot them. Right, they are wholly within a terrain piece, but they also need to be 50% obscured because they're vehicles. So there's a lot of DACA here that can rain through at these killer cans. And if I kill enough of them, there's leadership 6. Potentially morale could be a thing, and a couple more could run away. So not giving them any cover from this angle, plus the Librarian can smite. Of course, the Intercessors will be giving them cover, and they've jumped back onto that objective, but they have -1 AP bolt rifle rounds, and I'm in rapid fire range. That's it for movement. Everything else pretty much staying still. I'm happy where I am with the combat back there. Bring it, I say. And my Tech Marine will heal D3 wounds on the Predator 1 more time for 3 more wounds. Back up to 8, so no negative to shooting. Right, starting off the shooting phase, I'm going to split fire because it always works well. 2 las cannons from the Predator into the weird boy, and then the Predator autocannon will go at the killer cans inside this ruin here because one of them already took 2 wounds earlier. So let's do the 2 las cannons at the weird boy, and they both hit. I need 2s to wound, and they both wound. He's got a 6-up save, +1 because he's near that barricades, so -3 AP. Isn't enough. This smashes straight into him. 4 wounds to get through. 2d6. Let's kill the Psyker. Suffer not the witch to live. And he's dead. Now the Predator autocannon in at the killer cans. 2d3 shots. That's 4 shots. I need 3s to hit. Only 2 hits. Strength 7, toughness lower than 7. So 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1, but you're
+1, -1.
+1, so 2 4-ups. And you make them both, right?
Yep.
Need to whittle these guys down. Intercessors, 3s to hit. That's pretty good hit. That's 9 hits. 5s to wound. 3. 3 wounds, 4-up saves. And you make 1, fail 2. I think 1's down to 1. Yep. Wound left. And I forgot the psychic phase. Can we go back?
Absolutely.
Psychic phase. Psyker, I made sure he's closer to the killer cans than to me, so let's smite. And that passes on a 5. No denial over here. D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. So one of them dies.
So hang on.
2 of them conferred over.
So the 3 mortal wounds will kill the first can.
Yeah.
Because this happened before the shooting.
And then I did 2 damage
then
with the other
damage.
one. Does that can blow up though?
It does.
Go on then.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah, sorry about doing that out of sequence, guys, but basically the Librarian kills 1, the Intercessors take a couple of wounds off another one, and I've got 1 command point left and really want to use Scourge of Gulliman, so this unit can re-roll everything, but I need to keep that command point in my pocket for an invulnerable save to keep Chaplain Snow alive if that happens. Right, this squad here, there is a Flamer Combi Flamer firing in. I'm firing both parts of the Flamer, Combi Flamer. This is the number of auto hits with these 2 Flamers. 4. Strength 4, toughness 5. I need 5s. Nothing. Now the combi part of the bolt gun hitting on 4s, and the other bolt guns minus a grenade, which I'll throw in a minute, hitting on 3s. 7 hits. I need 5s to wound. And I get 3 wounds there. 3 4-up saves. And you pass them on.
3 up saves. 2 up saves. No, 3 up saves.
4-up saves from there.
Cans of a base of 3 up.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. You chuck a grenade. Hits. Strength 6. Doesn't wound.
Not quite.
Oh no. Okay, the squad behind. Let's flamer. I made sure the flamer was right at the front there, so I'm in range. I can fall back and fire using Ultramarines Chapter Tactics. Auto hits with a flamer. 5. I need 5s to wound. 2 wounds there. 2 3-up saves. You make them again. Let's chuck a grenade. Made sure I was in range. That hits. That wounds. -1 this time. Eek.
Sorry.
And you rolled a 5. That passes. And now bolters. These are forced to hit because I fell back. 3 hits. I need 5s. 1 wound. 1 3-up. I did a wound finally. Finally did a wound. Basically, I haven't killed a can. Now this thing didn't advance. I might as well shoot with him. Let's shoot with him at the runt herd, because the intercessors might actually hurt that can.
Is he nearest to the runt herd or to the cans?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. He's nearest to the runt herd. 3s. And 1. No wounds. No wounds. I'm going to fire the intercessors because he's a point. But they're going to charge.
He's not going anywhere.
Mind you, I could shoot the cans and charge him.
Yeah,
that's
do that,
the thing.
man.
So let's
That's
do that.
Thing. That's definitely a thing.
Okay, we are in rapid fire because it's
because these are important because they're -1 on the can's armor. These ones.
3 hits. I need 5s though.
That's true.
1 wound. Hey, I did a damage. So 1's down to 1 wound left. That's not enough. So the librarian, 1 wound left on one of those cans, fires his pistol, hits, and wounds. 1 3-up. And you roll a
1?
A 1. I kill that last can on 1 wound left. Does it blow up? No, it does not blow up. So the librarian takes 1 out. 2 of them had died, and at leadership 6. That could be interesting. And would you believe it? That was my very last gun. So now we go into the fight phase, because no, they've got Scorchers, right? I'm definitely not charging you.
One of the Scorchers is dead.
One of the Scorchers is dead, so there's no Scorchers there.
There's 1 Scorcher there.
There's no point in charging you. I haven't got any.
You stop me shooting next turn. But then again,
Yeah,
I'm better at fighting.
Yeah. I'm not charging you. Talking about fighting. Let's go over here. You have no command points left to interrupt. So let's swing away. And I'm going to swing with the Terminators. Do the same thing. This fight is between these two. So this Terminator on your Pain Boy, hitting on 4s with his fist, and I reroll because there's a chaplain. And I'm wounding on a 2. Doesn't wound again. And now this Terminator on the knobs. Come on, guys. 4s. Rerolling.
That's better.
2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds at -3. No saves. So the first one does 2 damage. Pain Boy? And he's alive. 1. And the second one does 2 damage. 2 more 6s required. No, I killed 1 knob. Now we are on to Chaplain Lucius Snow.
Hang on.
Swinging
If I take that one off, am I disengaged?
Yes.
That's not good.
Taking away this knob, because when you select units in the fight phase, you pick a unit within an inch of any models. If you took that one away, then you wouldn't be within an inch. You couldn't pile in and fight.
And Killsword's a better weapon, but I'd rather have the fight.
Yes. So Chaplain Lucius Snow, trying to hit your war boss.
Hang on.
One more time.
You fought with the Terminators. This was an ongoing combat. It's my turn to pick.
Oh no. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, it's got a sting. Swing away, sir. You're not going to kill him. I will not bend. I should have stuck with him first. 2s to hit. You rolled 2 1s.
I did roll 2 1s, and I don't get to re-roll.
Strength 12.
12, yeah.
2s to wound.
Oh my god.
Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes Gaming. Great YouTube
God,
channel.
what are you doing to me, man?
He missed. He missed. Chaplain Snow parries the blow excellently. That's what I say.
Whatever.
And I'm going to hit you on 2s. And I'm going to re-roll to hit with Macrosius. And they both, everything hits. And you strength 5 plus 1 strength.
Snake Eyes Gaming. It's Probably all
Right,
helps.
so that happened. These two continue to dance around each other. I blocked your blows with my croziers. You blocked his swing back with his... yeah, we'll say that's what happened there.
Yeah,
A fight for the ages, toe to toe.
Yeah, so that was expert fighting for both of us,
Yes.
as opposed to complete incompetence from each of us.
Yes.
That.
We're blocking and parrying and blocking and parrying. Right, knobs coming in.
Yeah, kill saw first.
Kill saw. Fours. 2 hits. And twos.
Two.
2 wounds. I haven't made a 5-up Terminator save yet.
You're due.
I
Come
am
on,
due.
2 of them here.
I make 1.
1, okay, 3 damage.
Flat
Splat.
3 damage, 1 dies. Right, the other guy.
The other guy. 4s again. 2.
2 hits.
8. 2s. 1. Come on.
Can I make another Terminator
due.
save? No.
D3.
D3. 2. You both for the Terminators fall. And now it's the Pain Boy left to strike, and the only thing he has left to strike is Chaplain Lucius Snow. Will he steal glory from your war boss?
Oh, yeah.
That's very orky of him. 3's to hit because he's got a claw. Or 4s?
No, 4's to hit because he has a claw.
3 hits.
8, so 2s. 2.
And each of these does D3 damage, right?
Yep.
And I have a Rosarius, a 4-up invulnerable save. And I make 1 fail 1. I'm going to spend my last command point.
How many wounds you got left?
Well, I'm not going to die because only 1 gets through for D3.
Yeah, spend your command point. Yeah, man.
But
go for
let's
it.
spend it now. And I save it. Expert parrying there from Snow. This is what it looks like after that combat. Now we have a morale phase. 2 of these killer cans died. They are leadership 6. So let's see if any run away. Please roll a 6. 5. Plus 2 is 7.
One of them runs off.
Yep. Right, just one more thing. Forgot to tell you, we did this off camera. The intercessors charging in and killing that runt herd there. So at the end of my turn 3, I kill 2 things. I kill a runt herd and I kill your weird boy. But in return, you kill my Terminator. So I get plus 2 points. You get plus 1 point for killing stuff. That makes it 15 points to 18. And I have 1, 2, 3 objectives. So it's 18 points each at the end of turn 3. It is a dead draw. Let's go on to Orks turn 4. This is the end of the Ork movement phase. Very quick phase. The flyboy twisting and turning through the sky. The killer cans coming through the ruins to charge the tactical squad. The battle wagon, something very cunning, decided to pull forward. He's still scoring that objective. But Paul noticed that his warlord was the closest thing to my predator. And if Chaplain Snow falls out of combat or he kills Chaplain Snow, then I could have las cannoned his warlord. So he's pulled this thing forward. So he's not the closest model anymore. The big nasty battle wagon is. And then at the end of the movement phase, you heal D3 wounds on your warlord with the Pain Boy. 2, that's very cheeky. He's back up to 6. Snow's on 4. Let's go on to the Daka phase. So in the shooting phase, the battle wagon just took a couple of wounds off the Predator, and then the custom mega cannon, strength 8, minus 3 AP, firing across D6 times, pull roll to 6. So, force to hit 6 times, don't do it. 3 hits.
Average.
Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s to wound, 2 wounds at minus 2, I think. I save 1, fail 1. No, it's minus 3. I failed them both. And this is 2d3 damage then. He's only got 4 wounds left. It's 4 damage. The Predator is finally destroyed. The Tech Marine will be very angry, particularly if he blows up. Which it does.
He's
and
very
does
angry.
D3 mortal wounds to my Tech Marine. 3. He's on 1 wound left. I guess he was standing a bit too close to that Predator. Then in the remainder of the shooting phase, far from the sky and far from this table quarter, brought down 4 tactical marines in that squad and 1 tactical marine in that squad. That's the end of the Daka phase. Then in the charge phase, the killer cans engage this unit of tactical marines over here, and the 2 knobs that were over there come wheeling into Chaplain Snow. Now, which assault do you wish to resolve first?
Well, we've got to do the charges first, man.
So where do you want to start?
We'll start here. Yeah, we'll start here.
Okay, I have no command points left. You've got 2 knobs, right? What's swinging first?
Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw, force to hit, because it's minus 1 to hit. 1 hit, winning on a 2. That doesn't wound. And then ones with a
Does
claw.
not.
3 attacks with a claw, 4s, 1 hit, 2s to wound, and that's another 1. So those charging units didn't work. Now we're over here to these killer cans. So there's 3 of them left. If it's more than 3, they get +1 attack,
3
right?
or more.
3 or more. So that's 4 attacks. So each, that's 12 attacks. But they are hitting on 5s.
Was they're grots.
Because they're grots. Better at shooting, worse at punching.
That said,
6 hits, strength 8, winning on 2s.
Yep.
Claws are -3, 3 damage. I need to make a lot of 6s. I don't make a lot of 6s. That tactical squad have been brought down. Then the killer cans pile in and engage my librarian. Right, now, after the charging models have fought, we're over here with your pain boy and your war boss.
I pick one to go first, and it's the war boss.
War boss,
2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 12.
2s to wound. 1 wound. 1 4-up save. And
Now he gets
for
it.
the Emperor. Now I pick a model and swing. Now I'm thinking Snow might have a go at the Pain Boy first. How many wounds has the Pain Boy got?
4.
Because
There's
he could
4
potentially keep healing him.
There's 4 wounds there.
They've 2 wounds each, right?
They do,
so if
yeah.
I do damage, I could just kill
Kill
them.
them, yeah.
So
I'd kill them,
I'm
and
going
they're
to
a
go for the
unit.
knobs. I'm going for the knobs. I'm going for the knobs. 3s, 2s to hit.
Reroll.
Rerolling.
Because he's a great orator.
Strength 5, so I'm wounding on 3s this time. 1 wound at -1.
Don't save it.
2 damage. Oh, you lose a knob.
Pain boy.
And the Pain Boy manages to do it. Right, while we're here, do you want to do the Pain Boy on Snow?
May as well.
So it would be 3s, but 4s with his claw. 1 hit. Wounding on a 2.
There's been a slew of misses and fails to wound.
Parrying. Expert parrying. Right, 1 wound got through. Let's see if I can parry this on a 4-up. No, and this does D3 damage. For 1 damage, 6-up, ignore damage with Iron Resolve. I ignore the damage, we do not bend. Right, let's go back to my librarian. What did you say?
I've made a narrative error. They shouldn't have pushed forward because they're grots. They're not orcs in there, they're grots. They should have hung back.
Well, I have a force stave.
Yeah, I don't care about that. It's what was the right thing to do.
Channel my psychic might. 3s to hit. Just 1 hit. It's strength +2, so I'm strength 6, their toughness 5. And it doesn't wound anyway. And that's the end of that. We have morale. We don't have morale. We don't have morale. You lost a knob over there. And so you killed a tactical squad, wiped it out, and you wiped out a predator. That's 2 points in the lead.
Yep.
And you're no longer on that objective.
Yeah, whatever.
But you are on that one and that one. So that's 4 points. The Orcs are 4 points in the lead as we go to Space Marines, turn 4. Movement phase done. I'm going to have to leave Snow fighting for his life here. He's triggered his Omen Beacon. It is counting down. Either he will slay this warlord or teleport out there in a blinding flash. Meanwhile, I'm on this objective with the Tech Marine, this objective with the Intercessors, this objective with the Intercessors, and the Rhino zipping around. And is now on that objective there because I was 4 points behind, but at the end of this turn, it will be a draw 1 more time. And it's Operation Kill the Killer Cans 1 more time. So let's chuck out Might of Heroes on my Sergeant. That'll give him +1 strength, attack, and toughness when he goes wheeling in to them, because yes, I'm going to assault. And Might of Heroes passes. I needed a 6. Let's smite. That's a 7. That's a pass. D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortal wounds. And one of them was on 4. He's down to 1 left. Librarian fell out of combat. He's going to chuck a grenade. Hit on a 4. That's a hit. Strength 6. It will wound on a 3. Doesn't wound. And then this squad, chuck a grenade, fire the flamer, and then rapid fire death. So let's chuck a grenade. Hits. Wounds. -1. So you need a 4 or do D3 damage. No. And 1's on 1 wound left. So that kills one of them. Does it blow up? No. Then I bathed the killer cans with Promethean and shot them with Holy Bolt gun rounds and nothing happened. So now the Intercessors are going to give it a go. They hit on 3s. This might work because of the... Well, it won't work if they shoot like that. 5's to wound. Because it's -1, so 4 up. Yay, okay, I did 1 damage. And then this squad back here, this full squad, they've got to hit better than that previous squad. Hitting on 3s. 8 hits. I need 5s. -1 AP. Come on. Come on. 2. Just 2 damage. 2 4-up saves. Take another bit off one of them. Now this tactical squad will charge, and then we'll go into the fight phase. See if Snow manages to survive one more turn. Okay, this tactical squad made it in. 2 died to Overwatch because there's still a Scorcher there. Let's strike with the 2 normal tactical marines hitting on 3s. They both hit, and 5 still wound. One of them wounds. One of them has 3 wounds left, a 3-up save, which you pass. Now my sergeant has got 2 attacks, but +1 for Might of Heroes. So he's hitting on 3s. They all hit. Might of Heroes gets him from strength 4 to strength 5 with his power sword. So this will win on 4s. No wounds.
Man.
It was heroic stuff. I tried. Now you select. Oh no, then I select.
You select.
That's the charger models. Right, I'm going to go for the Pain Boy. I've had enough of him. I should have perhaps gone for the Pain Boy right at the very start. Lessons were learned. Chaplains hit on 2s. And we re-roll our hits. So they all hit. This is strength 5, toughness 4, wounding on 3s. And we all wound, and it's -1 AP on your Pain Boy.
Yeah.
Does he have any saves?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. That's 6 damage then.
I don't think.
Does he have a 6-up save?
Probably.
Yeah, it's a 6-up save, so I cut through his armour there. So you got 6 feel no pains to make. He's got 4 wounds.
Yeah, I don't think I should be able to take that on me.
He's jamming needles in his arm to keep him alive, put him that way.
Oh, go on then. Go on then. I'll easy make them, so you're just keeping him alive by convincing me.
No, he's dead.
Oh, not.
Yeah. Killed something this turn, but can you kill something back again? Where are you selecting? What are you doing?
Gruts, I've had enough of you, Beaky.
Okay.
What's that flashing thing doing?
It's the teleport homer. Ignore it.
Whatever.
2s to hit.
That's better.
Or 3s to hit. 2s to wound. 2
Right.
wounds.
Stitch that.
I've got... How many wounds have I got left? 4
You had
wounds
your
left.
3, you didn't knock it down last turn.
I made my 6. I made the 6 last turn.
You did make the 6 last turn.
Trying
You
to
did
steal
make the
wounds
6.
off me. See that, people?
Yeah,
4 up and vulnerable
Yeah,
saves.
that's right.
Oh, 1 gets through. D3 damage. 2 damage. I have 4 wounds left.
6s.
6s. I have 2 wounds left. And
Now it
now
changes.
you can go with your knobs.
Right. The kill saw.
1 hit.
Wounds.
Wounds. 4 up. I make it.
Power claw.
Everything misses. Snow is still alive. What a hero. Standing firm. Now we're back over here with your killer cans. 3 attacks each. No pluses because there's not more than 3 or 3.
I can't scrag it now.
6, yeah. No more scrag it. 6 attacks hitting on 5s. And you still manage to get 4
To
hits
beat
in.
the odds completely.
2s to
Twos. Yeah,
3
great.
wounds. -3. I need 6s to keep them alive. And I keep 1 left alive, which means 4 fell. Let's go straight to the morale phase. 4 fell on leadership 9. I'll keep my sergeant there. 2 + 4 is 6. He holds. He does not bend. And that's the end of Space Marines turn 4. I'm on 4 objectives. I kill 1 thing. That's the Pain Boy. So I get 5 points, which means the Space Marines are back in the lead by just 1 point. Now we're about to descend into turn 5 and the game could end. And let's face it, I've got a couple of Marines strung along here, Chaplain Snow and an empty Rhino. That is all I have. And I'm winning by 1 point. You've got some killer cans. This Flyboy's been buzzing around all of the time, having a very merry time of things, uninjured. You've got your artillery, you've got your battle wagon, you've got more assets left on the ground as it stands.
I don't think I can. We'll see how easy I can bring them to bear.
Yeah, it's about actually hitting with some of your guns. It's about trying to cover some of these objectives, not being too orky, trying to win this game. It's as close as you can get. Let's go on to Orks, turn 5. What was that?
Are you somehow implying I've not been trying to
No,
win?
I've been blinded, but you've made some decisions that are just orky. Like, I'll charge that, it's closest. I'll go after that thing there.
And I'm not going to stop doing that just for the sake of winning.
But
I've already won.
Yeah, Orks always win. If they die, then it doesn't count.
If you had a fight, it's a win.
If you had a fight, it's a win. Orks, turn 5. Here we are after the movement phase. Only 2 units moved. The killer count still engaged in combat. The artillery staying still and the flyboy zipping across the battle grid one more time. Now this battle wagon has not abandoned that objective. Instead he's moved 12 onto this objective. So you're still getting a point. At the moment it's contested. But if he kills the tech marine on 1 wound left, then he'll get 2 points rather than the miserly one he was getting all along. So that makes perfect tactical orky sense to me. Plus it's killing stuff. And if he was further back there, my chaplain was the closest unit to that battle wagon. Even though he was engaged in combat, you couldn't shoot the tech marine down here, but now he can. Flyer, on the other hand, well, the intercessors are slightly closer to the flyer because of the 90-degree arc thing as he pivots through the sky. He couldn't pull in closer. That's as close as he can get, trying to target the tech marine, but instead the intercessors will have to take the hit. Right. Where's the Dakka flying, my friend?
Well, the very first that's going to happen
Yes.
is the knobs are going to remember that they've got sluggers and can shoot this guy.
Okay, they were in their pocket all along, and they don't hit
What's
anyway.
that? It makes a nice bang.
They probably pulled them out of their pockets and hit them on the head with it.
Yeah, bang.
Terminator hit.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right, so battle wagons using the tech marine.
Tech marine, yep.
3 big shooters and
9 shots.
I'll go for the solid round out of the thing.
5s to hit. How did you get? Light's
1.
terrible from that angle.
1. That does wound. 1 save.
Minus.
None.
2 up save. He's a tech marine. He saves.
The big cannon misses.
Misses. And that objective is contested.
I have to ram him.
You have to charge him. Okay. Ramming speed. And then the
I've got
flyer.
a big snappy claw.
That's true, yeah. That snappy claw on the side looks mean. The next up, burner jet at the intercessors, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Burner bomber. Burner bomber.
That thing at the intercessors.
Yellow plane.
Yellow plane. The yellow plane kills an intercessor and wounds another. Up and over. These points are critical now. Smash a gun firing at the rhino point blank. D6 shots.
No, smashing gun's 1 shot.
1 shot.
This
That's
is
a
the
hit.
lift it up and bang it against it.
Okay, hits.
7
strength.
or more.
Yeah, toughness. No, you
No.
don't manage to lift it up this time.
Right.
Now you got the big Dakka gun.
Yeah, that one I'll have to go through. That must die.
Yeah.
D6 shots.
6 shots. 4s to hit. And this is strength 8, AP minus 3. But you only hit twice. Wounds on 3s. Wounds once. I need a 6. Which I don't make, and it does D3 damage. 2 damage. That rhino's still
one
alive.
damage on.
Oh yeah, it's D3. It's got 9 wounds left.
That was a good target before because these do a serious amount of damage.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
Right.
So I'm wondering, these two have got... See, both of these units are a 2-point swing. They're both holding an objective and they're both a point.
Yes.
So I now think...
With the shock attack gun and the
shock
bubble
attack
chucker,
and bubble
it's
chucker,
better
actually-
on infantry.
Yeah, I reckon. But they've got a 2-up save
Because I'm in a crater.
because you're in a crater.
Can't shoot him, he's a character further back. Can't see these guys here.
Can't
Rhino
shoot him, he's a character that's further back.
Yeah, so it's basically the only shots they can have because of the character thing and because of the line of sight is the rhino, all these guys in a crater.
Alright, I'm going to go for the guys in the crater with the shock attack gun first
Okay.
off.
And it
5
has
shots.
5 shots. 5s to hit. And it misses.
No!
Oh no, no
No,
snotlings.
man.
So,
Right.
well, it says snotlings still appear, but they're all around and they scamper off.
None of them materialised inside them.
Yes.
Right,
But,
double chucker. No, this isn't going to be good.
right, you pick number of shots or strength or something.
Man.
Pick a dice.
Number of shots.
3 shots. 1 strength. And then you've got AP or damage.
Minus 3 AP.
1 damage. Okay.
Man.
So so you've got 3
Three
shots. 4s to hit.
No.
No. No.
No, I didn't do so well that
So
turn.
the artillery misses. In fact, at the end of that shooting phase, you've killed an intercessor and a bit.
Is that the end of my shit? It
That's
is.
it. That's it. So few assets left.
Oh my god.
We're going to have to go into the charge phase. Are you going to charge my tech
Yeah.
marine with your battle wagon?
Yes.
I'm going to throw a grenade at you. And it hits. You'll wound on a 5. It doesn't wound. Right, I think you need a 5. Maybe a 4. Let's roll
I
up.
wish I had a death
Let's see
roller.
if you can get... Oh, death roller would be painful.
Wish I had a death roller.
5? We need to measure up.
We're both within 3 of the objective. Therefore, 5 puts me within an inch of you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's math. I like it. Okay, charging units go first. Your battle wagon.
No, I haven't got anything else to be charging it with.
So the battle wagon is uninjured. It has 6 attacks and it hits on 5s.
So 5 with the wagon.
Yeah. And you get 1. And it's strength 8. So you're winning on a 2. And that's a 1. And now you've got 1 attack with that grabbing claw. That nasty grabbing claw. 5s to hit.
Oh,
Miss. And
epic fail.
Objective is contested. Not only do you not get a point for that one, but you're not getting a point for that one as well.
I know.
That was tactical. That was Orky. Charging forward.
The Orc wanted to kill it.
Yeah.
That was the level of the tactical acumen involved.
Yeah.
The boss said get this, but he also said get that.
And you know what the Tech Marine did? Step to the right.
Sure.
Right, now we select
Sure.
we select something over here and you can swing away. War boss or
Right.
knobs?
I should choose the knobs, but the war boss is going to have his go.
Okay, 3s to
We
hit.
have more
'cause it's got
attacks
claw.
with better,
Yeah.
etc. Oh,
1 hit.
Again.
2's to
Come
wound.
on, Gruts.
2.
Right.
He does wound.
He does wound.
I've got 2 wounds left. I need a 4-up and vulnerable save for the Emperor. Boosh, just like that. Now it's my turn to select an assaulting unit. Chaplain on your knobs. There's no pain boy to keep you alive. 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds at -1 each, does 2 damage. 2 5-up saves, or both of the knobs are dead. 1 is dead, 1 is alive. And now one of your knobs can strike back. 4s to hit, 1 hit. 2s to wound, 1 wound. 1 4-up and vulnerable save. Is this the guy that does flat 3 damage?
Yep.
And I've got 2 wounds left. I shall not bend. I might bend.
3.
3
And you
damage.
get 2 or more 6s. For the Emperor. For Holy Terror.
Chaplain Snow falls. And as he gets struck down, just as the claw is about to sink into him, a flash of a teleport flare, and his injured body gets flickered back up to the battle barge. And now we're over here. And it's my turn to strike with something, so my sergeant is going to strike your grots. And one of them's on 1 wound, right? And I've still got Might of Heroes on. And I'm hitting on 3s. 1 hit. I'm wounding on a 4 with Might of Heroes. 1 wound at -3 AP. 1 falls, one of these grot tanks. Does it blow up on a 6? No, he does not. Then we're on to the morale phase.
I'll hit back if that's alright.
Oh yeah. No.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind. 5s. 1 hit. 2s to wound. 1 wound.
6
Can you
up.
make a 6-up one more time, please? For the Emperor. No, we cannot. Brave hero falls. Killer Can not piling in this time. Then we're back to the Tech Marine who swings at the battle wagon. He's got 3 attacks, 2 with the axe, hitting on 3s. Strength 5, so I need a 5, which I do get. And it's -2, so 5 up. And you make it. And then the servo arm slams in, but this is -1 to hit, so it's a 4. And that's a hit. And it's strength double, so I need a 4, strength 8 versus toughness 8. That wounds. That's -2, which you fail. And that servo arm does a flat 3 damage. And it looks like this. The Tech Marine has ripped off the front panel with the servo arm, thrown it over his shoulder, and that's the end of Orks turn 5. Now they kill 2 things, +1 for killing the Warlord, so that puts them 2 points in the lead. However, because of this thing going on, zipping around all over the place, not killing my Tech Marine, they only score 1 objective. They're only on this objective here, so they get 3 points. In the meantime, he's got to make a leadership test, and if he rolls a 6, he's running away. So,
It was funny before.
yeah,
It's less funny now.
yeah. No, the Killer Can stays. That's the end of Orks. Turn 5, they're 3 points in the lead. Chaplain Snow has fallen. The 13th are hanging on by their teeth, calling out for evac. Let's go on to Space Marines turn 5. At the end of my movement phase, I shuffled some intercessors and that's it. It's 23, 26. And I'm on 1, 2, 3 objectives because the rhino is there, which makes the game a draw. And this is my entire footprint. I just need to kill one thing and hope the game ends and pray that evac comes in and win this day, leave these orcs to their loot and get a moral victory really, because I think you battered me. So let's go on to the psychic phase. My librarian is casting smite, which passes, and it will do D3 mortal wounds on that killer can for 3 mortal wounds, leaving it on 2 left. And I'm going to put Might of Heroes on myself because he's going to charge. And that passes. I needed a 6. So it's took 3 wounds, it's got 2 left. They start with 5, right?
Yeah.
Let's fire the intercessors at him.
No, I mean, yeah.
3s to hit, 3 hits. 5s to wound, no wounds. Let's fire these intercessors at him. 3s to hit, 6 hits. 5s to wound, 2 wounds at -1, 2 4-up saves.
Makes 1.
Makes 1. The killer can is down to 1 wound left, and then Stormbolter's over here, and a bolt pistol from my Tech Marine gunner. And the Stormbolter did nothing, and the pistol from the Tech Marine did nothing. Now we're going to charge. Has this one got a flamer? Yes.
Scorcher.
Okay, let's hit that Scorcher. Don't kill my librarian. I need a point. 2 auto hits.
I want to kill it with that.
Hit strength 5, right?
Yep.
1 wound.
Oh no.
-1.
Yep.
He's fine. Anything else shooty on this thing? Let's charge. He's in. Let's go there.
Just laying flat. Give the brother some dignity.
Okay. 3 attacks. I have Might of Heroes on, so I get an extra attack actually. Just remember that. 3s to hit. Everything hit.
Yeah.
That gets my strength up to 7 versus your thingy bob.
5, so 3, sir.
1 at -2. So 1 5 up
5 up
save.
save.
He's got 1 wound left. And you make it.
Saves.
Oh no. This was not in the script. So he strikes back with 5 attacks, or you can do your battle.
Well, he's first.
Oh yeah.
It's your turn.
Yep.
Activating.
Yeah.
Yep.
Power axe. Hits twice. I need 5s again. 1 wound at -2.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the claw. No, the claw doesn't do anything. Right, now you can activate and strike back. If you kill any one of these things, you will win this game if it ends. So back 5s. 1 hit.
Strength 8.
Okay, 2s to wound. Does wound, and it does how much damage? I think it's a flat 3 damage.
It's 3 at
wounds.
-3.
Yeah, he's got 4 wounds, so this won't kill him. And he fails his save, he's down to 1 wound left. He's not dead.
1 wound apiece.
But if you kill this Tech Marine and the game ends, you win. So 6 attacks with your battle wagon, hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. Strength 8. You both wound. He has a 2-up save because he's a Tech Marine and knows how to build armour. And he ducks and covers. He's fine. So the grabbing claw's got to do it. Hitting on a 5. No. And that's the end of turn 5. Now, does this game end? I get 3 points for 3 objectives. So it's a draw. And the person who went first...
I am line breaking, sir.
Oh, yeah. You're line breaking. That's a thing.
It is a thing.
Completely forgot about a thing. The person who goes first rolls a dice. That was you.
All right.
On a 1-2, the game ends and you win.
I want to carry on.
You do get to carry on. Turn 6. Very simple movement phase. The fighter jet dips through the sky 1 more time. The war boss runs up towards the Tech Marine, hoping that the game goes on and on and on, or hoping the Tech Marine doesn't disappear in another teleport flare. Meanwhile, he orders the Nob to take that objective there. Plenty of loot over there, boy. Go for it. And that's it. So we're on to the shooting phase. You've got a bomber and some artillery. So in the shooting phase, conscious that the Rhino could then decide to bust that way and go for line breaker next turn and leave this objective open for the intercessor to come charging through, he fired everything from this little castle at the Rhino and did 1 wound. So typical of Orc shooting, sometimes can crack open planets and the other times like throwing wet bog roll. So just dented the side of the Rhino there, and then round here the burner bomber killed an intercessor.
Well done.
Yeah, I got it right. It took me 6 turns. Right, now we're on to the fight phase. No charges. What are you selecting to fight first?
The can.
The can.
The can.
5s to hit. Please miss. All 3 hit. I think this could be a dead librarian.
2s.
All 3 wound. I need 3 6s. I don't... Oh, you kill him. You kill him. That's definitely a point for killing something. And then the can on 1 wound left consolidates towards the intercessors. Now, my turn. Tech Marine versus Battle Wagon. 3s to hit with my axe. 5s to wound. No. Servo arm. 4s to hit. No. Battle Wagon striking back. This is worth 2 points. 1 for killing him. 1 for that objective. So 5s to hit. As he revs around, you get extra attack, mate. 6 attacks.
There's 5 attacks. We use the claw.
Right. The claw
that's
is
separate.
well.
You can only make 1 attack with the claw.
Okay. The claw misses. And that's the end of Orcs turn 6. You kill 1 thing. You take 1 point for an objective. You are 2 points in the lead. We go on to Space Marines, turn 6. Movement phase done. Haven't touched anything. You're in the lead by 2 points. I stay still. I've got 3. 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3 objectives. So that puts me 1 point in the lead. But you've got Line Breaker. So that's a draw. So I need to kill this can and pray that the game ends. And you're in rapid fire range of both of these squads of intercessors. So let's fire this squad first. Try and kill this can. Pray to the Emperor that this is all we have to put up with. And you don't kill the Tech Marine. Anyway, hitting 4 hits. I need 5s. 1 wound at -1. 1 4-up save on the can. Right, these guys here.
You cut the tension with a knife.
3s to hit. 5 hits. 5s to wound. 2 wounds this time. 2 4-up saves. The can is dead. Does it blow up? No, it does not blow up. I take out that can. Now we're on to... I might as well fire some shots again with the Rhino and the bolt pistol. Shots bouncing one more time. We're over the Tech Marine fighting your Battle Wagon. Please don't die, Tech Marine. 2 hits with the Zax. Both hit. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. And the claw. Hitting on a 4. It hits this time. I'll wound on a 4. It wounds this time. -2. It does 3 damage though. I don't rip another bit off the... I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. And it rip another bit off of it. It's nice. It's taken 6 damage. It might have less attacks now. No, it doesn't. It's still quite healthy. Hitting 5 times as it revs around. And it hits 3 times this time. It will wound on 2s. 3 wounds. 3 2-up saves. 1 wound left. He's alive.
And the claw.
And the claw.
No.
The claw misses. And that's the end of game turn 6. I've got 3 objectives plus a kill thing. That's 4 points. You've got Line Breaker. I'm in the lead by 1 point.
Your turn to roll, man.
If I roll a 1, 2, 3, for somehow, the 13th win. No, we go on to turn 7. They'll get more than 1 objective this turn, as well as this one. This knob has finally hoofed it all the way over to this crate and started rummaging through the loot. So that'll be 2 points for these objectives. The Blitzer Bomber coming through the sky. I'm sure he's not going to make the same mistake twice, by the way, and fire all of them at the Rhino. I'm sure instead all the artillery shots are going to come in on these Intercessor squad and stop me from scoring it and getting a point from destroying something. Meanwhile, the Battle Wagon has decided to reverse out of combat because the war boss is coming. He advanced forward and he...
Out of my way!
Exactly, he wants to charge. Custom shooter from the boss.
Taka. Oh, he's hit twice.
He's hit twice.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Will he kill him through shooting? I've only got 1 wound left. No, he doesn't. He's still alive.
You do a 1 with that guy.
I know. Every kill counts now. So the Smasher going into the
Smasher
Rhino.
gun.
Hits. Strength 7 to pick it up.
No.
Doesn't pick it up. Right, are you going to fire everything at the Rhino again?
We're going to
decide. Yeah.
Alright, no. We're going to pick on these, I think. Bubble chucker at those guys.
Okay, 4 dice.
4 dice. Okay. We are going to have...
6 shots? Which one do you want to pick first?
We're going to have 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yeah.
I'm going to go for 4 shots then at 2 damage.
-6.
And the
Strength.
other thing, strength. Yeah. So 2 shots at strength 6.
No, 4 shots.
4 shots.
The 2 with the damage.
Yeah.
4 shots, strength 6. Moot.
Everything misses. That was the bubble chucker done.
Yeah.
See why we do it on camera quite a lot. Shock attack gun.
Yeah, Marines.
Yeah.
Softer target. 2 shots. 1.
1 hit.
Strength of
11.
Oh, that does special stuff.
So on 11 plus, you do D3 mortal wounds for each attack that hits. Only 1
Instead of
hits.
anything else.
And you do D3. That's 3 mortal wounds on that target. So
Yep.
it will kill one and spill over and hurt another one. And now the custom mega cannon firing at the intercessors.
D6 shots.
4 shots. Hitting on 4s. This could kill them. 1 hit.
2. 2,
Oh, yeah, 2 hits. The grots. Yeah.
I apologise for my dice
twos
being hard
to wound.
to look at. 2.
Both wound. Right, it's -3 AP. I'm in a crater. So I get +1. So I need 5s. And I make 1, fail 1. It does D3 damage.
Kills the first one.
Kills the first one. So this flyboy has to do it. Take out this one last intercessor to get this point for killing something. And more importantly, stop me from scoring that objective again.
Twin big shooter.
Oh, that worked. 5 hits. 4 hits. What am I talking about? 3 hits.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So you
2
take
2 ups.
2.
Because I'm in a crater. Oh, he takes a wound.
2 super shooters. This is an orc shooting
1
these.
hit.
Wounds
One wound.
at -1.
So 3 up. He's alive. And then the bombs.
Scorcher missiles.
5 shots hitting on 5s with the Scorcher missiles. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Doesn't
No.
wound. He's alive on 1 wound left. And his morale is enough for him to hold firm. That's it for Daka. This thing fell back. So now we're on to the charge phase. And you need to roll a 5. And you got here we go. And that's a...
That's a 3.
That was a 3.
Here we go. That's
And that's
better.
an 8. He's in. Charging unit swing first. Would be hitting on 2s, hitting on 3s because he's got a big claw. Yep, that does it. Strength 12. Okay, so...
That's 3 at -3.
Right, I have a 2-up save. This becomes 5 up.
You can do 3 5-ups.
3 5s up. He's made everything out so far. And if he takes this, I'm denying you 2 points. No, the Tech Marine falls. And that's the end of Orcs turn 7. Let's go on to the 13th, turn 7. It's 32 points to 30. I'm 2 points behind, and I've got 5 models left on the table. This intercessor, this squad, and a rhino. Now, I'm on 3 objectives, 1, 2, 3, which makes me 1 point in the lead, but you're line breaking. So if the game ends right now, it's a draw. And so what I have to do is kill 1 thing. There's a knob there. So it's all very simple. If I kill this knob, if I kill 1 unit and get 1 more point, then I'll win this game. So the rhino is in range. Paul measured up there, thank you very much. I need 3s to hit. Rapid fire 2 guns, that's 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. Doesn't wound. He's got 2 wounds, right?
Yeah. A 4-up save, and he's in a crater.
Yeah, well, I've got 3 shots with these intercessors, 30-inch range, bolt rifles firing downtown. I need everything to hit. 3s to hit. Everything hits. Strength 4. Toughness 4. 4s to wound. Can't believe it's come down to the last dice roll. 1 wound. If the orc manages, yeah, he saves on a... I know he takes a wound. He's injured, he's been clipped, but he does not fall. And instead, I get 3 points. 1 point in the lead. You get line breaker, so it's a draw. I can't believe it. This is the way the world ends. So as the dust settles, you've got a knob in a crater on 1 wound, holding on. I've got an intercessor in a crater at this end on 1 wound, holding on, and those 2 little chaps there basically drew up this game for me. For us, what a bloodbath. After 7 turns, it goes 30 plus points, and for some reason, some way, somehow, it's a draw.
I have got 4 orcs on the board.
4 orcs, I've got 4 intercessors. You've got some artillery and a jet flying around,
I've
though.
got grots, I've got a wagon.
And you have your war boss. What's his name?
Grut's Head Splitter.
Grut's Head Splitter. What a hero, charging in there. You weren't backing down from any fight. That was awesome. I need a cup of tea. This battle map brought to you by Urban Mats. This MDF terrain brought to you by P War Games. I want to thank Paul one more time for coming down. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, sir. Thank you for having me.
Paul is a patron. I invite anyone else to be a patron because we've got the Discord chat going on, all the chat groups talking to each other all the time. Very entertaining. So if you want to support me, you can on Patreon. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Happy wargaming.